All right. Keep everything working. Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging with me today. Thanks for coming by. Give me just a second here. I'm updating a couple things here. Excuse me. Let's see this up and running here. Let's see. That. There. That's more accurate. Hello. It has been a day, my friends. I kid you not. Woo! What a day. But I appreciate you coming by and spending some time with me. Playing a little bit of Minecraft, right? My wife is being extra nice and preparing for me a bit of a snack to eat during the stream, so I don't have to go hungry. As many of you know, I do have a horrible, heartbreaking, soul-sucking job that I do other than this. Oops, something just happened. Hey! Welcome, sir. Thank you very much, Isnix. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, that's your question here. So I have my other job. Normally, I finished my other job 30 minutes ago. Thank you very much. And then I had 30 minutes to get a bite to eat, get everything ready to go. But I got this miserable human being on the phone that I got off the phone with 5 minutes ago. So I had 5 minutes to race around today. So how did I make my intro? The one with the... excuse me. COVID. With the ODG symbol that spins around and such like that. I had that professionally made. Let's see. Where did I get that from? Bear with me just a second. Okay, so Fiverr, just like the number 5, but with 2 R's at the end. I believe that's the website. Hopefully I'm not telling you something porn. No, so yeah, that's a place where you can find artists and programmers and people who buy and sell work. If you're someone digital artist, you can sell stuff on there. I found someone I liked at a good price, and they had several different templates to choose from, probably like 100 of them. Like, I can take the symbol, my test symbol, and replace it with yours. And I really like that one. So I sent it to them. They weren't in America, I don't believe. I believe they were in Europe. And so I didn't hear back from them until the next morning. So I sent it night, time difference, right? I heard back from them. They're like, yeah, I could take work. I should probably be able to do it in 3 to 5 days. I'm like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Messaged me later that night, goes, I had more time than I thought. It's done. He sent it to me. He's like, you want to make any changes to it? Anything you don't like? I'm like, I love it. Nope, I'm good. Paid him. Had it literally within 24 hours of me sending the request. So it's the only thing I've ever gotten off there, because all of my regular art, the art for my merch and the art on the websites and the symbols, all of that's done by my very best friend's Shadow Cass. She's an artist and does all that for me. And I've worked with her for years, and we've been friends for a long time. But she didn't do anything like digital video stuff. So she did that. There's one other one I can show you real quick. Watch this. That transition was made by a member of the community and gifted to me, which was awfully nice. Then it took me 3 months to figure out how to make it work, because there's green screen. I'd never mess with green screen stuff to make it stuff. But I use that as a transition now between the look at Draven up close and pretty and back to the regular game. We will get it. I don't use that very much, but I have it set up to transition between games and scenes and things like that. Let's see, what do we got for questions? So I say, hello. I died in the Nether in Skyfactory and can't get my stuff back. That is correct. If you died in the Nether in Skyfactory, you will probably not be able to get that back until you can get back to the Nether again. So I would, you should be able to go right back to the Nether. Is it like in lava or something? Or like what about it that's keeping you from getting it? Because regular Skyfactory, the world exists. You can just go in there and play around in it. It's not a void unless you're playing Skyfactory 3. Appreciate that my kids want to start a YouTube channel called Daddy's Gamers, and I was curious. Yeah, sure thing. All right, so, as you can see, I'm melting cobalt. I have not done a whole heck of a lot until since last stream. I've let it run for a while, so I've been melting stuff down, building up ingots, automated a couple more ambers, as I've been trying to work on some of the cobalt I just did earlier today. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been very lucky to come across some really, really good artists who've made me some really snazzy stuff. I have a bunch of cool stuff. I have everything from posters, the water bottles, the pins, all that, stickers, all that kind of stuff. All that's on my website, onlydraven.com. If you'd like to support the channel or just like some cool merch, highly recommend checking out my website. Okay, so today we are going to finish the quest. The quest for blazing pyrotheum in automation. Although we just did get a $10 donation. So Astenix, we'll bust it out with you first. Today your choices are Jaeger or Fireball. If you want to hit me with one of those, I will do that shot. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It would be awesome. Yeah, check it out. I just there's a bunch of new stuff on there. Somebody the other day just ordered some of the hoodies, and somebody got a blanket, which is, I think it was the second person that's ever ordered a blanket. All right, so let's go look and see where we left off. Now, I did fix a little bit. So it turned out during the last stream, I got a little drunk. So there were a few mistakes that needed to be corrected. So I'm going to work on those today. Some of those things, I fixed most of it, but there's still a couple things that I haven't. So we got to get in here and see what I did wrong. Now, some of the stuff here, I had to fix this. Nothing was actually going into this chest, and the chest wasn't pulling anything into here. I've got that part corrected. We haven't set up any of the autocraft. Most of the hard work's been done, to be honest with you. The issue I'm running into is it's not pulling polymer in here, so I got to figure out what I did wrong. An extraction cable says it's coming in from the north. Okay, well, let's go see if that's correct or not. If it's coming in from the north. If not, that's probably my mistake. Let's see. That is coming in from the south. Yep, there's our problem. Okay. Coming in from the south. Let's see. Would you ever host a Skyfactory server? I do. So right now it's actually a different one. We switch it up. Every 2 to 3 months we switch to a different game, and every so often we go back to Skyfactory as well. That is one of the perks of joining the membership here on YouTube, or joining the becoming a subscriber over on Twitch. You don't have to have both. Being a member of one of them gives you access to that. Right now it's Cave Factory, which a lot of people are really enjoying right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. You have the mining laser. I have it, and it takes a lot of power. Boy, does it ever. Yes, it does. The mining laser is a muncher. All right, let's see if this fixes. South. Okay, I forgot. Nothing's going to happen because I'm in here. Let me get back out and see if anything goes in there. We'll give it a minute and see if it fills up. Should fill it pretty quick if I got it going correctly. Yeah, I'm running right now for mining laser. Just, is this the one? Yeah, just one quad. So I got one laser base and 4 lasers around it. I try to get this up and running as early as I can, just because it's an easy way to get a hold of some harder metals. And if you luck out and get 4 of them, or even 2 of them, you could turn those into ingots, which you could then use to make a mystical agriculture seed of that type. And then at that point, mystical agriculture becomes better. Platinum, even with this, drops very, very rarely. Platinum is the devil. What is this? Oh, right. Yeah, I remember now. Yes, I remember now. I've slept since then. All right, let's see if the polymer's been going in here. That should be enough time to let the polymer go in. Then I gotta check and make sure it's exiting out correctly as well. Still no polymer. Okay. Why am I not getting polymer? Let's see. So now the next question is to see, why is stuff not coming out, right? So we know we've got that south now. So this side, coming out of the north, I got to go in here and make sure it's coming out of the north as well, which I may not have done. In fact, I don't even see that I've done that yet. Hey, I found my problem. See, again, this is what happens when I've been drinking. Items, I lack a lot of machine items. Gotcha. I don't know if using lenses or not. Yes, lenses can help. I don't normally use lenses, just because early game I don't care. I mean, I just want everything. And then by the time lenses would be useful, there's usually easier way to get the other materials, to be honest. So that's normally just to get me some of the early stuff, maybe some early magnesium, thorium. At the beginning of the game, it's a good source of tritium. which if you're going to do matter overdrive, you will want. All right, so to fix this, I'm going to need another tunnel. Good, I have some. And I'm going to need another extraction cable. Excuse me. And let me see, I said that was going to be coming out of the north. Okay. That we can do. But I have used lenses before. To be honest, I've just never found them to be that useful. So as you can see, I'm definitely making... You know what? I didn't bring any other cables. My God, I'm an idiot today. Or every day, technically. But I thank you for coming by and hanging out with me today. And I should say, if you're having a good time, or like me even a little bit, it would be awesome if you'd consider clicking that like button. And if you're new here, more importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can hang out with us as often as you can. I also stream on Twitch 4 to 5 days a week. Onlydraven Gaming is my name there as well. All one word, no space, no underscore. All right. Stuff's zipping out. All right, so now that's north. Yes. That should be east, right? Everything looks good. I didn't change anything in here. See what we got. What have we got? What have we got? All right, now we'll give it a second. Give an opportunity for the polymer to actually go in here. Once you enter a compact machine, things will no longer enter or exit that compact machine from outside. So that's why I gotta give a minute for it to fill up, or else I'll go inside and nothing will be happening. Okay. There we go. They are working. Is it set to 64? Good question. I don't remember. At least we know we have it set up correctly. I can crank it to 64. Definitely it's going to use it less often than that. But it doesn't hurt to check, right? That's the right one. I really like this new setup, setting it up this way instead of the old way where I had it all... The other way looked a little nicer in some ways. This looks cleaner, if you will. It was not, but it is now. Whoomp. Nice. Okay, we should be done with this one now. So now we need to work inside of our other one. So let's go in there, take a look at what we're going to need, and then we can gather the components. I don't remember what I need right now. What's up, Yerbs? Friday. It's was Wednesday for me. I got 2 more days of hell to go through. Today was extra high on the Karen scale. Very disappointing. All right. Oh yeah. Haven't picked anything yet. Sulfur. What was the other thing I needed? It won't go because this is full. Ah, okay. Isn't it blaze rods? I have a blaze rod thing, so somehow I clicked off a blaze rod. There we go. Now I'll fix that. All right. Now blaze rod's kicking through. That'll start putting out. This will start working again. That will eventually work as well as it's loading through. That's in Superior. Okay, they're not actually that far behind, so that's all right. What's up, Rexy? All right, so all the materials we need are now going into the simple storage system, with the exception of the components we're going to break down from that, and that's what we're going to work on next. So, again, today's goal, let's go ahead and pull it up and... Blazing pyrotheum. Still haven't decided if I'm going to liquefy it before I send it out, but I have a feeling that I am. Alright, there's what we need. We need blaze powder, I need redstone, regular redstone, and I need sulfur. So the sulfur, already in there. We are good on sulfur. We've got that one set. How long am I streaming for? Another 3 hours and 15 minutes. I just got started. Just got started today. Turn this heater off. My butt's getting too hot. If my butt melts, countries will drown. So, you know, Yeah, 1 a.m. Eastern is what I stream to. I died many times last night. That was accurate. Very much. But I got some fun stuff out of it. Had a good time. And that's all that matters. So we have sulfur. Next thing we need is blaze powder. So that's going to... Why do I have 2 tables? Man, I was drinking too much. Okay. Oh, I got all sorts of stuff in here. Oh, you have blaze rods already. Look at me being ahead of the game. All right, blaze rod. I need you to become blaze powder. Yes. And then I need a folder with blaze powder. Yes. Okay, blaze powder. Let's get that in there. That's good. Now let's look at our math. This is important, right? 1 blaze rod becomes 2 blaze powder. Okay, that's what I needed to know. 2. Should have a processing cable in here. I do. Have I put levers on any of these yet? I have not. Did I bring levers? Why didn't I bring leathers? Leathers, not leathers. I always got some leathers. No, levers with a V in the middle of it. Let's grab some of those. All right. Okay, levers. There you go. I can sign. Okay, let's see. Always on. So I haven't changed these yet. Sometimes it's fun to go back after I've had a drinking stream and see exactly what the hell I did. Sometimes it's not as fun. This one was okay. 5. That's probably not enough automations, but it's enough to get us started. Why does the world look crazy? Great question. So this is called Sky Grid. It's a different world type in Skyfactory 4. So it's a little bit different than your regular where you start on a tree. In this one, you start with nothing, except the world's a grid like that. You've got to find a way to build from it. All right, we'll start with the first one. Blaze rod. That was easy. Ba-doop. Hop in here. Click with a blaze rod. 2 blaze powder. Transaction valid. Ba-doop. Wait, is it working? That's working, but the lever... Oh, there you go. Just a bit of a delay. All right, blaze powder is created. All right. Groovy, 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 groovy. Let me throw those in. Blaze rod, blaze powder. Those are done. There's a reason why you're using blaze rods to get power instead of glowstone saplings. I'm not using blaze rods to get power. I'm automating blazing pyrotheum. And blazing pyrotheum needs blaze powder as one of the main components. So yeah, I'm automating blazing pyrotheum. So for that I need a blaze powder. I'm getting blaze rods from Deep Mob Learning as well as the sulfur, which is another component. Oh, for powder. Because this is just super easy, and I already had automated polymer, so it was unlimited. So I just this is cheap and easy. I have all of the stuff in the world. Oh, I may, for some reason, be running out of power. No, I've got power. That's working. How did I disconnect a power cable? Did anybody see me do that? Man, I drank too much. There, fixed. I was going to say, I know I got enough power to run that dang thing. All right. That's back to working. That's back to working. That's got juice. That's got juice. Okay, good. So, blazing pyrotheum. So we've got that set, and I got sulfur. So all that needs now is I need redstone. So that should be pretty easy. I will need some of these. I think I only need one of those, right? Yeah. Okay. You're next. Processing cable. Did I get rid of those? I did. How foolish. Hey, what's up, Steven? Doing schnazzy. Still dealing with my damn COVID cough, but other than that, I'm doing okay. 9 of those makes 1 of those. Go. Oh, forgot to make a folder. I'm an idiot. Fixed. All right, part 1 done. Get back into merged worlds. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. We'll need some of these. You know what? I don't like this. Give me this. Use this one. This one is confusing me. Get rid of that. This one's got the chest. It's easier to work with. Okay. So, let me pull that up real quick. I need to make... Boop. That makes 9. 9. Easy enough to do. One of those. One of those. Those. Go. Again, forgot to make the folder. Problem solved. Boop. All right. So that is the 4 components of blazing pyrotheum. At this point, we have everything we need to blaze. I have extras here, to be honest with you. So now we'll make blazing pyrotheum powder. Let's get our components. We're going to need some sulfur, some of this, and some of this. Not super hard. I am going to need to make one so I can get a sulfur. All right. Oh, wait a minute. That made more than I thought. Excellent. First, let's get our blazing, because I keep forgetting to make the folder. Folder's up there. And I want to test that again. I want to make sure I've got that right. One of these, one of these. Okay, so it does make 2. Okay. That's good. It's good to know. Good to know. All right, you. So we need you, and then whoop, and 2, 1, 1 makes 2 of those. Transaction valid. Good. Go. Now let's see where it's missing. It's missing one of those. And there we are. So blazing pyrotheum, for all intents and purposes, is now automated. It's where we want to take it next is the question. So at this point, I'll go ahead and set that stuff down for a minute before I know what I'm messing with. We have blazing pyrotheum automated. It's going to sit there and just feed that stuff out forever. Assuming we have enough power. Probably have to get a couple more stacks to keep everything running, but it should be okay. These things use quite a bit of juice, but it's keeping it topped off, so it's really doing okay there. So we have automated blazing pyrotheum. So here's what I was thinking. As we have it currently, if I pull this out and then take it out of the system, I'm going to have it in physical form, which then I'd have to melt it to put it in something. So if instead I melt it in here and then put down a black hole tank where it's just making it as fluid all the time, I could feasibly produce way more juju. And then it comes out as a fluid form. I could just use a fluid transfer node wireless to send it wherever I want it to go, which it's going to replace my smeltery and see if that makes a difference with the melting. I do like the melting. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. So. See. Gonna need an export. Bring an export? I did. Oh, I brought an upgrade. Didn't bring enough upgrades, but I got at least one to start. Upgrade. And I'll probably need a chest. Chest temporarily. You. An export cable. Make that priority 5. By the way, I'm doing a lot of stuff. We've talked about it in the past. Have any questions about any of the crap I'm doing today? Feel free to throw them out. You have questions about anything else? Hit me with that too. Elliot Walker. Hey, Draven, just wanted to say you helped me progress so much in this game with your tutorials. Don't know where I'd be without it. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy that I could help. And thank you for being so nice by coming by and saying so. I appreciate that. Let's see here. 2 tables except 1 for folders. Probably. Who knows what I'm thinking when I've been drinking. And have you ever played Britannia Garden of Glass? I have to say, Ghost, I have not. Never even heard of that one. All right. All right. Oh, look, I thought I hadn't brought a black hole tank. Thing, space, thing, you. I even brought fluid. Hot damn. Now, I've never run fluid out of a machine like this. I'm hoping it works. I'll need another tunnel. Down, up. I want that up. So that's going to take fluids up. Let's see. I finally got press point prestige where you just grind the first page a bunch and then stopped. Yeah, that can burn you out. It really can. I understand. Hey, Yuri, can't watch you because I'm uploading a video. Hey, no problems, Yuri. Open your video, like uploading like you're going to watch something or uploading something you made. Either way, I hope you have fun. But that's awesome if you're putting your own content out there. All right. All right. There it is. I even made a melter. God damn, look at me. Man, I was actually thinking about stuff while I was drinking. Sorry, I'm amusing myself. I'll need power cables for that. I'm going to need another fluid extraction cable. Item extraction cable. Item extraction cable. Bring that into there. Yes. I'll need upgrades. Not bring upgrades. Fluid. Should go in there. Okay. Did I bring you those upgrades? I did not. That, I don't need that in here. Those can just go inside. And power. So you get it power. Okay. That is producing blazing pyrotheum. Should hopefully put the juju juice in here. So I'm going to need 2 stacks of upgrades. And I need some upgrades there. Okay. Go make those. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep blowing your eardrums out with my coughing. Blue mulch. Hey, that's quite an achievement. That is not an easy thing to put together. Well done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoop. Huh. I wonder why I did that. Interesting. Of course you'd be a turd. Nugs in there. Stack of plates. What are you messing with? Droppers. All right, give me a stack of droppers then. My lord. You. Yes. Then I will need wireless fluid. Oh, wow, I had everything for that already. That's pretty good. Okay. Aha! Look, it's working. We have a little bit, but that means it's working. Yee! All right. Let's go do. Good thing an elevator there. Now that I think about it, that's all right. All right. To test, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take these out. That'll start draining that, and this I'll just break, let it back down. I still want that one to be lava. What am I thinking? Forgot. That's my obsidian making area. That can still have lava. Yes. The other one I need to change. Okay. And it's a pyrotheum. Yes, it's going to be for the smeltery and the melter. So there's one. There's the other. Now, grab this one again. Trying to be a little bit better about a couple of things here. Smeltery. Taking the extra couple seconds now saves me trouble later. So now if I need to pull one of these out, I know which one it's going to be. So, let's see. Melter. There goes all the juju for my melter. Okay, let's Go up there and stuff to speed up this process. Melter should have blazing. It's not producing it fast right now. That's the thing. I just got to make sure this produces at a speed that's useful. Does pyrotheum work in lava like the geothermals? I believe that it does, yes. So in theory, it could be an even better power source. Hello, Rowdy. Hello. How many of those I need? 3. Nope, need 2. Those. Need a stack of these. And a stack of these. Nice. Okay. We're going to test all that out. I'm going to put some into a geothermal, or upgradable geothermal, and see how it works. That's going to be part of what we're looking at today. Testing whether or not it's worth automating blazing pyrotheum, right? I put some time into this. It's not overly expensive, but it is a little bit hard to do early game. But can I produce it at a rate that's comparable enough to fulfill my needs? And does it make that much of a difference? Right? Like I said, I'm letting this run down. That'll take a little bit. I got a bunch of cobalt in there. That'll give me time to get it finished. Let's go down and get these into something else. This was those. That's for the export. For the other one. Oh, I remember. I needed some modifiers for the geothermal. That's modifiers. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. Oh, I need 3 stacks. That worked out well. Stack 1, 2, stack 3. Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. Let me in here. Making all the stuff. This ended up becoming a side project. Actually, let me get the power going first. Nope. That's chunking. We'll get this done. Thunk. That should start pulling it. I mean, it's already pulling it out pretty fast. Now we test the theory. Studio. I'm hoping this is going to produce sulfur at a rate that's useful. I mean, it makes a bunch, but as this continues to level up, it'll produce it even faster. So that's what I'm hoping. You know, this has still got a little ways to go before it jumps up to, I think there's one more level after this, isn't it? Or is the next level it? Self-aware is where I want it to be. Right now I've got a 24% chance it becomes a 48%. So yeah, 48% will be at self-aware. So I've doubled the chance of getting the pristines, which should double the rate of creation. Overall. The blaze powder right now is what's slowing me down. Because I need 2 of those for every one of these. And this makes 16. This makes 2. Gives me 4. So I get 4 blazes for every pristine blaze powders. So again, this doesn't mean there isn't better ways of doing this. This is the first draft, right? See how it works. I mean, it's definitely working. It's pumping it out now. Here, it's all filling the fluids. All right, let's get back outside. This is basically done. Boop. Is there a way? There is! Ghost. What a great question. Yep, bear with me just a second. All right. So that one shows you how to automate making compact blocks. And if you really want to go crazy, and I mean that, a lot of steps. If you really want to go crazy, that'll show you how to automate making maximum size compact machines. Let's see. I love watching you stream while I make my ME system. It makes me sane. I can understand. I'm offsetting the ME system, which is trying to make you insane. All right, so blazing pyrotheum, extra juicy. Feel like I'll grab some gold. See, I just want to see if it's a visual difference. Why is there lava in there? Boop. Well, that gold's melting pretty quick. Hello, Kyle. Good day. It's going well, thank you. It's not. I feel like the gold is melting pretty fast. We will see. We just finished automating blazing pyrotheum. So we're going to run a couple experiments here. I just want enough here to make a whole block. Here in a minute, I'm going to bust my smeltery block and get that lava out of there. It's taking too long. Not enough yet? Dang it, I could have put 3 after all this whole time. My math is not strong. I should have known. 9 ingots, right? 9 ingots to make a block. Math is my weakness. I had a notepad I just realized I had laying on the desk. The cats keep jumping on my desk and not realizing there's a notepad there and just swoop right off the other side. Goldie block. Goldie block. All right, there we go. So that's done. Let's see. So, I already pulled this. I pulled the smelter one up. Okay. That out. Where's another one? Think? Would you? Would you? This side. I did not lower that tank. That's good. I feel that it's going to make it faster than I'm going to use it. That's the important part. I want to, as long as I'm producing it faster than I'm using it. Blazing pyrotheum. Hard to tell if it's faster. Like, I feel like it's faster. Let's see. I got another question. I'm doing stone block 1. Want to go fight a wither soon. Want to know what would be a good armor. Never played stone block 1. I guess it depends on how far you are. Is mystical agriculture in there? Then I would recommend having supremium armor, or at least diamond armor before messing with them. It just depends on how you set it up. Like, if you're going to fight a wither, and you can make wither containment blocks, I do it like this. I build a little room, right? Leave a little doorway. Summon the wither inside. And then I run in and smack him once. Oh, good lord, there was somebody in there. I didn't mean to do that. Smack him once. Then he'll come stand by the door. You sit in here and you just smack him until he dies. He might run away once. Then you run in and smack him again and run back out. He'll follow you. Then you stand there and smack him. You may get withered once in a while, but you really won't end up taking too much damage at all. You may want a little bridge to run back so you don't get hit by the explosion, unless you've got supremium, and then you won't really care. If you have supremium, you could just stand in here and beat on him. But, you know, kind of depends on which route you want to go. My goodness. Hover over the liquid pyrotheum inside the melter. Why am I going all the way back in there again, Terry? Oh. Let's do some science. Science! Science. I don't have a melter out here. Oh, you mean this melter? Why am I looking at this? It says 4,000. Is there something particular I'm looking at? That's 4,000. The science. And I left all my cables in there. I'm going to have to go back in there and get some of them. Going to do science. Excuse me. I need 8 stacks of these. Actually, I could do it with no stacks. That would probably make more sense. No, you cannot, Rexy. I'll be honest, Terry, you're going to have to tell me what you're looking for, man. I have absolutely no idea what you're asking. Tell me what you're looking for, and I will go get the answer to that question. It'd probably be a little bit easier. I'm going to need a second geothermal, because I wasn't thinking right. These. There's a second one of those. Cable. Any in there? No. Any in there? No. Okay. I use, let me get a tank. Big tank. Little ones, there we go. Tanks. Bigger tanks. For bigger tanks, it appears I do. Good. Can I make Haas tanks? I don't think I can make Haas tanks. Bigger tanks will do. Bigger tanks will do. There's that. There's that. I just can't believe I erased that after I was just doing the whole thing. One. Left for lava. Whoop! Fall down. Right for blazing pyrotheum. Go. Oops, missed the elevator. Alright. Those should be good. Right? Yes. Charge. Turn off work. Testing theory. Battery. What do I not have? Oh, crap. Battery. They're not charging? Excellent. Excellent. I got a 1 million battery here, right? My goal is I'm gonna slap a couple fluid cables on the bottom of this and see which one fills up the bat. See if there's a difference. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit lava because it'll take me 1 then 2. There'll be a tiny head start on lava because I'm just saying. But I think it's worth it. And that will give us an idea of the different. This will give us a visual, an actual visual something to look at. That's why I chose the battery. I could click on here and look, but I want to be able to see the battery. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm going to go. Here we go. Ready? All right, now that's with the same speed. I haven't changed it. Lava. Blazing. 70,000. 2,000. So if you see that, I'm about to hit 200,000 FE. I'm at 6,000. So blazing pyrotheum, 200,000, 600,000. That's almost a smidge over 300% more power production. I knew that pyro was better. I wanted to see how much. Because it was only incrementally better. It may not be worth using. You know what I mean? But, I mean, that's... Look at 500,000, 15,000. I mean, that's a horrendous difference in power production. You just look at the batteries. And see, that one's visually moving, right? On the right, we can see it moving. The one on the left, barely. There's just a little tiny line going left to right on the other one. So, interesting. 3,700. All right. So, we have a winner. So, if you wanted to automate blazing pyrotheum, which in itself wasn't hard to do. I mean, it took some stuff. Had to kill a couple extra blazes. Already geothermal was my power source of choice. If you're using blazing, you would drastically even increase what I consider to be one of the better. So yeah, blazing pyrotheum is worth the production. Excuse me. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't need lefter. Why did I put lefter? Get the other one out of here before I goes down. Writer. Why does it say lefter and writer? I did not put an ER on both of those. Excuse me. My goodness. Dying today. Throw those in there. We can reuse those later. That battery is full. That battery is not even at 50,000 of the 1 million capable. Awesome, fun little experiment. I like that stuff. I like being able to visually see a difference, right? Because again, if it had only been a smidgen... Why is there a hole? Oh. I broke one. Whoops. It might not have been working. Yeah, I'm throwing that down. Good Lord. Fingers are on the wrong keys there. Come on, work with me. All right. I've played so many different games lately. All of them have a different key to access the menu. So I get in a game and I'm trying to use Witcher controls or No Man's Sky controls. I believe I have finally found my No Man's Sky fighter. It's the closest I've found to it anyways. I'm trying to farm it now, but it's the hardest non-exotic ship I've ever had to farm. Yeah, Terry, but that you end up it ends up being multiple more steps in automation. And the other perk of this is it's also providing me more hellish matter from both of them, which is nice because I can use that. So I'm getting those perks. But I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I forgot to take these down. You have 2 tanks hanging around. All right. So there we go. Finally finished that thing. What was that? This is not... Okay. Whoa, nature seeds. Oh, I guess I needed some nature seeds. I don't remember writing that down. Must have been drinking. So fix that. I guess we'll make some of those in a minute. Auto blazing pyrotheum. Cool. Compact flux. That didn't work. Yes. We're pretty good there. Add what machine for blaze rods? I apologize. I'm not sure what you mean. Which machine are you referencing? It's raining on half of my Android station. All right, Rexy, enjoy your bird. I hear that it is the word. All right, cool. So that's good. That's good. Now we're back to, it says nature seeds are on my list. Let's make some nature seeds. I don't remember why I needed them. Here's what I do. Not nature cluster. Nature seed. I need nature. Well then. First I need some tier 1 crafting seed. This can be done. I'm not going to make anywhere near that many, but I thought I'd go ahead and always use those. And then for nature seeds, I needed these things. I was able to make a fair amount. What was the other component what just went missing? Sugarcane. Yeah, sugarcane's been a problem. I did not want to automate sugarcane because I usually don't need that much of it. But, you know. It is what it is. Make more blaze rods? I would have to go level up a whole nother blaze and set up a whole nother simulation chamber and all that stuff. Because right now, simulation chamber I have isn't making the pristine matter fast enough to even keep the simulation chamber I have going. Plus, that's going to speed up again here in a few minutes. Once it hits self-aware, that'll double the speed of pyrotheum. And right now, I'm producing pyrotheum faster than I'm using it. And that was the key thing. Right now, I don't need to add any more because right now it's working okay. What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, I was only going to make 12. Made too many. 12. All right, now I'm done with nature seeds. That was easy. They would almost. Nature seed. What are those? Oh, that's my dye seeds. I don't even think I need this many. I probably would have been fine with 8 of them. But I'll throw all 12 down because I made them. Alright. So, let's see. What do I have in here? Okay, I'll need to make one of those. Hoping I thought I heard something. Hoping at least one essence would pop out. We'll give that a minute. Make a file. Get those up and running. Really? Man, those things are growing slow. Do I not have I got sprinklers over here. Okay, they're just starting off slow. That's all right. All right, now that I got that done, that means we have to go back to evil. Our big project. Maximum size fusion reactor. Shiver at the thought of it. The only thing we've successfully achieved so far for the fusion reactor, which again was one of the harder things, is we have the fusion core made. So that's good, right? Hey, what's up, Dargarth? Hello. Got back. Let's say you're finishing pyrotheum. So we ran a little test. We put 2 upgradable geothermals, attached them to a 1 million mineral battery. Each one was separate. I had a tank of lava above one, tank of blazing pyrotheum the other, connected them so we could see how fast it worked. And the speed difference was horrendous. We filled the 1 million FE battery, mineral battery, and when we did, the other one was only at 50,000, the one that was using lava. So blazing pyrotheum inside of upgradable geothermals will increase power production exponentially. And that was without, and I didn't even have an upgrade in there, to be completely honest with you. I didn't have any of the speed modifiers inside of either of them, because I just wanted to Because it would have been the same. If I put speed modifiers on, or none, it's the same rate of speed. That's what I wanted to see. So it would have done some serious mojo, which is nice. And then I just made nature seeds because they were on my list for some reason. Wrong button. There we go. Nature seeds, done. Now we've got done everything on the list. That's it. This other thing I'm going to fiddle with later because it's not a required thing. Fusion. Fusion. Now, I can never remember how many of these things I need. Mechanism generator is going to help a lot for the fusion reactor. Well, potentially. Potentially it could. Again, I'm hoping that for the fusion reactor, the majority of power is going to come from this. Which, I've been checking on it regularly. And the 2 fuels that are in there are staying topped off. So, the way I've got it set up right now, even though this does not run at night, is still producing so fast that, and I am not even running a full level of lithium in this. Like, I could have done way more lithium seeds, but I don't need to. It's producing lithium faster than this can cook it. Here's my tritium. It's converting it as it's using it. And by the time day rolls around, this won't be empty. Tritium shoots back in again. So that's awesome. And then same over here. This thing just produces all by itself anyways. This thing makes a horrendous amount of water with a very little bit of work. So this thing is jumping out a lot of power. But yes, running it on the network. If I can get enough pyrotheum built up for the fusion reactor, which I'm going to try to run off flux, I have all of these. If I was to run pyrotheum to these, I could get rid of the lava stuff. I could get rid of everything under here and just have a set of these. So I could get rid of all the cobblestone and everything and just run solid. And that would be potentially a lot of power as well. Oh, I need to get all my cables out of there. That was last thing I was talking about before I get started. Let me get all the rest of my stuff out of my blazing. That way we can be cool. I will eat cheese and cracker. See, what did I come in here for? Oh, yeah, my stuff. All this I can use later. I was going to put a controller on here. In case I needed to. Guess I could do. Ran a test. Has to be one of these. Why are you not working now? Worked before. Part of the episode where Draven gets angry. Why will this not connect in here for some reason? It should work off of a regular storage link cable. Frustrating. Nope, that does not work either. It normally has to be connected with... Oh, there was a delay there for a moment. Okay. Maybe if I'd have left it the other way, it would work too. Cool. So I'm only running 4. I really thought I was going to end up making way more automations in there, but I guess I didn't. Cool. Keep up the fine work you're doing, superiors. Excellent. All right. Got all the stuff. That's what I came here for. Get back out. We are done with this thing. Done and done. Blazing pyrotheum is complete. This is also the other thing. Here's my issue. Does this have power in it? Do I have 9.12 of 819? Because I can't, there's no color in here. It seems like there's no power in this thing. Is it not taking power? Is it not compatible with flux? I don't know. Input 800, 800. That's what this says. But I don't think this thing's storing any power, and I don't understand why. Right? Yeah. It's working. It's complete. Receiving 800, outputting 800. So it's taking it out as quickly as it's coming in. All right, well, let's test this then. Let's let that fill up. How much power is that? GRF. I don't remember how much that is. I don't know what a G is. Like on scale. I don't think I use anything else that's in G. Oh, that's in FE. Right. I mean, I knew that with the flux plug issue, but the thing is it was my understanding I was producing more power than I was using, which means feasibly that should be putting more power in than I'm taking out, should it not? You know what I mean? I have a lot more power producing things than I do have power using things. So why is it? And then these just completely drained when I took that off. So I may be wrong. Maxed. That's maxed. That's maxed. All those batteries are maxed. What is taking all my power? The lasers stopped. Did I need to still have the lasers going? I don't even know if I did, to be honest with you. Reactor. I've lost my reactor. Shit. All right. Means I'm going to have to refire it up again. That's going to be all sorts of frustration. So this thing down here is useless. This is not helping me at all. Not storing any power for me. Which means I have to recharge those lasers all back up again. See, it's got the thing inside of it, though. That's what's killing me. The thing, the shape is still working. The lasers are what are taking all my power. But when the lasers are off, this stops producing power. See what happens if I just flip it on. Still not producing power. I gotta charge this thing all... It's gonna take 2 hours to charge that up. It always does. Alright. This is going to change some things. I thought I was running on more power than I needed. But it turns out I'm using power faster than I can produce it. How can I fix this? I mean, once I put that other thing back on, that filled up my backup. I go higher. Okay, guess I can't do that one. I'm not even on a server. What the hell's that noise? All right. Again, I'm not a big fan of flux. I don't normally use it. So it's taking out less than it's using. Yeah, that just took all the power out. What? Isn't that the input? Why does it have output here? This is the input. Man, I hate flux. Wireless cyclic is just so much easier to understand. You link it and it's done. It didn't let me add those zeros. It didn't save it. I don't know why output just went to crazy when I bumped up input. Input. Do I have them backwards or something? Or is this inputting into the network? Okay, this is full now. It's only at 11:05. I don't know what that did. I guess we'll go look. For some reason, the input says output, and the output says input. That makes absolutely no sense. This doesn't cook any faster. So we're gonna be waiting on this for a while. I gotta wait for this to get up to this middle bar before I can even turn it on again. That sucks. Most of these don't have modifiers in them yet. I'm gonna have to fix that. I need more power. No way I'm gonna be able to get the fusion reactor running without a horrendous excess of power, which at this point I thought I had. None of this is going to work without that. That's got modifier. 9, 10, 11. I need 44 stacks. This is going to cost a lot. I don't even think I've got the materials to do that, but we'll see how much of it I've got built up here. Get as many as we can anyway. Good, I've got a... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of when it says the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Kind of like Sybil system with a when it's giving you the, what do you call it, the higher priority is technically a lower number. I get asked more questions about that than anything else when it comes to, other than auto crafting with simple storage. All right, let's see how many of these we can get. Wow, that was it. Oh, I forgot to make this part. Made all the black powder stuff, but I forgot to make the next part. It's all the iron I've got. All right, well, let's get how many in here we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1 got a little bit of lag here. Diggy, diggy, hole. Get that started. Oop. You have them? Now. Not going to put that half stack in. I got full stack. I take that back. This one's going to be almost 4 stacks. Any more? Haven't eaten that one yet. 5. 20 more. Hello, Emil. Excuse me. Well, I just lost my primary power source, so I've got to get this going. Well, happy to have you back. Welcome, welcome. What am I missing? I clicked the wrong one. Come on. There it is. Yay! Dye seeds. Again, another reason I love dye seeds. As soon as you can get dye seeds made, do it. Do it. Dye seeds are the tits. Any color-based item out of it. That is cool. I'm making all the speed modifiers a man could ever need. What I'm working on, in case anybody's wondering. So while working on our power, I mistakenly turned off or screwed up the mechanism reactor, which was a large part of my power source, and now I've got to go through all the trouble of charging it back up again before I can turn it on. So now I'm trying to get secondary power sources to run everything in the meantime. I'm also going to do some of that. So much iron. Hey, congrats, random. Excuse me. My goodness. I feel so bad I keep blowing your guys' ears out with my coughing. I'm sorry for that. I mean, I use so many of these, I don't care to have extra. You know what I mean? I don't even need that many. All right. I needed 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, and 20. Yeah, the whole reason I'm attempting the stupid fusion reactor again is because I thought I had come across the power source enough to be able to run all of it. Now I'm starting to doubt that. I thought that reactor was putting out excessive amounts of power, but it is actually not. Because if I was making more power than I was using, this would be increasing. It is. I mean, it's increasing really, really slowly. Of course, that's without the reactor now. Now that I've turned up all those geothermals, that could be making a big difference. Once I get the reactor up and running, maybe that'll make a difference. I'm at 1111. We'll come back and see if that goes up in a little bit. I'm going to temporarily take some extra. Some more. I'm going to build up get a little bit of head start on my blazing pyrotheum while I'm waiting for the data models to get to self-aware. Let's see. What am I short on? Blaze powder. Take a little blaze powder in there and see if we can get a little bit extra going. Stupid way to do that. That's all right. Stupid is what I do. So that's a Zoom, and thank you all for coming and hanging with me today. I appreciate it. It would be awesome if you would consider, even for just a moment, being benevolent and clicking like on this video if you're having a good time. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. All the redstone in the world. Sulfur for days. Pyrotheum is producing. That's getting very close to being done. It's almost there, and then it'll double my output. This one will take a little bit longer, but I'm not worried about it. Sulfur is already producing fast enough. Let's see, 38,000. So this is increasing. When I was here last time, it was less. So I am building it up faster than I'm using it. That's important, because I'm thinking about trying to connect it to the... What am I thinking of? The geothermals I was just upgrading. If I ran a few of those to blazing pyrotheum, that might help me produce more power, at least temporarily, until I get the reactor up and going. Need more power! I got the power. 1121. So it is going up a little bit. So at our current rate right now, I am producing power faster than I'm using it. That's important. All right, so making those at least helps, so I'm not in a deficit at this point. I just need to get this turd back on again. Oh, God, it takes forever. Fortunately, there's not a way to amplify the actual laser amplifiers. Or lasers, I'm sorry. Not a way to make them go faster. They only have a certain output on them. I think that makes a difference. Okay. Got a certain amount of speed. The laser can only put out so much laser. 800,000 FE. Wish there was another way. I wish I could connect any other power source to this to charge it up. It's intriguing I still have my visual thing in there. Like, that didn't go away. My fuels are just still staying fine. Wonder if that's a problem. The heck is this? I'm using Supremium armor. Passive generation, 200,000 KRF per tick. No, once I turned it off, this dropped to... Oh, wait. Reactor port. It's 400,000 again. It was 0... Oh, I'm going to try something. That's why it went to 0. It's not that it turned off. I pulled all the power out of it and shoved it inside the stupid battery down there. That's why it's staying at 0. It is still on. So, I don't even need this lasers. Now that it's on, it's self-sufficient. I don't need to be wasting this power. Because I turned this off already. All right, well, that'll save some power, too. Okay. I'm okay with it showing 0 as long as the power's going somewhere. Yee-hee! Wish there was a controller block. Oh, you can just click anywhere. Never mind. You can just click anywhere. So 11.93. It's still going up awfully slow. But I think that's a lot of power. Again, I don't know what G is. I don't know the ratio to G. You know what I mean? The other one's producing K. How many Ks are in a G? Technically, alphabetically, G becomes before K. How am I supposed to know what a G stands for? I'm an OG, but I don't know what the rest of that means. I'm just saying, it's very confusing. Is a G 1,000 Ks? I could do that. I hate math. And I hate algebra the most of math. I don't know why people feel the need to put letters in my numbers. There's no sense of that. It makes no reason. I'm not putting numbers in my alphabet. I'm just saying. Doesn't make any sense. Hello, Jeffo. Good day and welcome. Well, that's going up. Is 1 billion. Okay. Thank you. That helps. All right. So if that's a billion. Hey, Molly. Why is this empty? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be. Never mind. This says it's making 200,000 per tick. How much is that? With the K. If G is a billion, what's a K? Is it 100,000? Okay, so this is only producing 200,000 KRF per tick. Producing... Well, now it's got EUs in there. What am I supposed to do with EUs? Why are there so many letters in this? All the lightning did was change everything to other letters I don't know. That doesn't help. Yeah, now it's stuck in... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's jumping between a bunch of them now. K, 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 K. Which one did I want? Isn't that it? Isn't that what I was doing before? KRF? I guess I'll do that one. I'm going to stick with that. Hell, I don't know what any of that means. It makes no sense to anybody. All right. So then that means this will hold 819.2 billion is what you're telling me. 819.2 billion. Now, we all just determined my math is not strong, but that's still a big number. So, I'm thinking, are these different? But it's building up power. So I guess I don't really need to add a lot to that because it's actually working. Plus, I got a little bit extra power stored in these themselves. Not a lot. Why do I have a basic in here? I got 12 million times 4, and then there's a... Oh, that's right, because I had a basic one. I remember that. All right. Let's get back to the devil. Fusion. So, I can never remember how many of these I need. These are the things that connect this to these. So I know I need the fusion connector. Whoop. Is it 24? Is it 25? I always have to Google my own damn tutorials to find... Build a size 24 max. So is that it? So doesn't that mean I need 24 of these on each side? Or is it 23 and then the outer ring counts as one? That's the part I can never remember. Either way, I'm going to need at least, what, 24? So that's, what, 96 of these I'm going to need? But I don't have the stuff for that. So, there's... How many of this time does that take? 4? That would make 1 stack. Bunch of these. Luckily, I made a ton of copper earlier today, so I'm good there. I knew I was going to need it for some of this stuff, so I went ahead and got that done. All right, cool. Now I need to make these things. Aha! Thought that might happen. Which one am I making? Did I make the wrong one? I make anything? Trying to make these. What was I clicked on? Oh, I was making the wrong thing. Shoot. Well, that sucks. I mean, I'm going to need those too, but, you know, still. Some of this. Yeah, I thought I'd run into gravel. Wow, I stopped before shears this time. Pretty proud of myself. What was that again? What is the thing for? Do I have anything going on with graphite? 4,000. Well, at least I made some. Let's see. I go in the crusher. No. Factory. Yes. It's time to produce heavy. Gonna take a couple minutes out to make some changes. There are a few blocks here that I am using more than I was before. I need to make some alterations. $22. Those off. All right. Extra of those. Manufactory. I'm making this too much to have just a small chest there. Also having the same problem with this one. Same problem with that one. Crusher. So I'm just adding some of these to the things I do the most. Let's see. Fusing. Infusing. That was the other one. It is still up. Right now it is Cave Factory. I think we switched it about 3 weeks ago. Because we want people... After a while, people get tired of the same pack, right? So we try to keep things fun and lightheaded. I think light's the word. Alright. I don't know how much actual bars of graphite I'm going to need, so I'll stack up just a bunch of these. Manufactory, right? Man, I put those in the wrong one. Damn it. Fail. Anybody needs me, I'll be over here. Failing. That's going to clog my pipe. Man, that's going to make me angry. Now I'm going to have to go over here and break this pipe to fix my mistake. How often do I switch it? Normally every 3 months or so, I'd say, would be the most common, right? I want to say. Well, then I broke the whole pipe. Raven causing problems for himself. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to need a redstone torch. I got to solder the bottom of that other one. Here, you can have that. Let's see, where are we going? Under there? Seriously? You gonna play me like that? Why is that one not connected to that machine? Interesting. I don't know. Fixes that one. Worry about that when we get there. What is Cave Factory like? Absolutely no idea. I haven't played it yet, but it's the one the community members were asking for. People seem to be enjoying it so far. It's basically Skyfactory meets Stoneblock, from what I'm told. But I'll be honest, for some reason, I can't get it to work. Every time I try to load it up, it crashes on me. It did work once, because I was able to get in the server and make sure it was working. Whenever I try to play any type of every game since then, I can't get it to work. So I'm probably going to have to remove it and re-put it back in again. Re-download it. But for some reason, it's not working. And that makes me sad. Alright. We've already got a lot done today. We're only an hour and a half in. Oh, there they are. Cool. Back to work. How many stadium? 96, right? That's 70. 80. I made an extra one. All right. So 96. Just on the off chance. Oh, good. It's going to break that down. That's good. All right, so that's there. So we've got the 96 of those we're going to need. I think it's 96. Pretty sure 96 number. I think it's 24 on each side of this. Then I'm going to need a bajillion of these. And that's where we're at right now, making a bajillion of these. I made 29. Now, some of you might be thinking, Draven, that does not seem like a bajillion. You would be very correct in that. My count of bajillion was slightly off. A stack. I need so many of these. Oh, many. This is why I got tough alloy going early. Once we decided we were going to try to do this, came a requirement. Ooh, ran out of middle stuff. All right, that's still pretty good. You know what this means, don't you? I'm going to have to go over and build an area for this reactor. That's what we're going to do now. I need to build a fusion reactor. I'm going to build it not too far away, but a little bit away, in case it melts down. I'm going to build it a little bit above level. I'm going to build it a little bit higher than the blocks underneath. So I'll probably build it on this side, since I don't have a whole lot going over here. Probably where I'm going to roll. 530. That's a good number. That's a lot. I will agree. It's all about the math. I mean, I'd have to put the base. The centerpiece has to be 3 by 3, 24. It's going to be another 3 wide. So that's 27. You're going to need at least a 5-block puffer. 32. Needs to be a minimum of 32 blocks away from me. Probably feels more comfortable with 40. Let's get some cobble. Yep. $19, $20, 1, 2, 3. $40. That looks good to me. Yee! I fall down. You're getting the job. You'll be honest, I don't even know. I haven't tried it in a few weeks, so I don't remember exactly. I remember something just was crashing. I just don't remember what it was. I haven't messed with it recently. All right. So there is where this is going to go. All right. Not that. All right. So if I'm correct, and I think we all know that's probably not the case, 24 and 24 away from each side. Oops. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 3, 24. I could still be way wrong. Thinking it's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 24. If I remember correctly, mobs will not spawn on top of any of this. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 21, 2. Leaves me at 24. So at least I know my count is right. Oh, cactus. Yeah, cactus is cactus in the sugarcane. We got a little crazy. I have to count this one. That's all. I only had 24 left. Whoop, too fast. All right. There's the basics. Now we have to go with the next one. I also have to figure out cooling, but I'm going to go ahead and get the basics started now. Then we'll figure out cooling when we get to it. I'm going to put at least the outer ring. Man, I hope this is right. Before anyone asks, unfortunately, the building gadget does not work with nuclear craft parts. So yeah, you cannot use the building gadget for this, sadly. Ooh, look at how well I worked that out. Today, hey, Vian, so we finished up automating blazing pyrotheum. And now we are working on building the maximum size fusion reactor. Do that right? Maximum size fusion reactor. Which is why we're working on blazing pyrotheum. All of this is just steps to get us closer to this. I'm not sure. I'd have to check and see if anybody else is having the problem. Because I haven't. No one's come to me and said that they couldn't get on. Well, I assumed it was just a me thing. Have to put something in the members thread on Discord, see if anybody else is having any problems. But it is possible. Oh, I was wrong about the monsters. Alright, I'm going to slap some lanterns on that stuff here in a few minutes, and that'll get rid of that problem. Will you try to open one as well? Well, that wouldn't definitely be the server, then. I know Turtle's been playing it, because he was saying just a couple days ago he was having a lot of fun with it. Alright. Start with it. There. Approximate. There. Goodbye. Ruby Tuesday. Use what you got. Cool. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it right now. I mean, I didn't have anything super crazy planned for it, but that sounds more like it's we have a corrupted download more than it's a server problem then. Because like I said, I know Turtle's been playing it. Again, I don't know if he's on the server or not, but I know Turtle was saying that he was having a lot of fun with it. Blood magic's in it. He's getting to do a lot of stuff with blood magic. I mean, and who doesn't want to play with blood magic? All right. Well, I mean, that's actually a chunk of materials. That's not too shabby. Obviously, we still need way more of these. That's okay. We're getting there. And I'm not typing again. Fusion. So we needed these. What was I short of? Big things. What was I short of? Little things. Okay. All the little things. Yeah, I made shears again. Damn it. Yeah, blood magic is a lot of fun. It really is. I've used it in I don't have basic plate. Copper, all that can go. The shears didn't work, huh? Why do I have tier 1? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so I've run out of graphite again. Graphite is my problem. Where am I getting graphite from? Alright, so I'm getting it from Mystical Agriculture. I'm making the maximum sized nuclear craft fusion reactor. It is a lot of work. Oh, this is still going. Okay. Oh, it's still crunching. Alright, I'm going to have to use it all. I'm going to have to get graphite other ways, too. This is not producing as fast as I need it. I mean, granted, once I get all these built, I probably won't even need graphite for a long time, but... Yeah, I mean, everybody says it's very reminiscent of that. A good mix between Skyfactory and Cave Factory, or Stone Block. So, nothing wrong there. And again, thank you all for coming and hanging out today, by the way. Thanks for hanging with me. Appreciates it. If you don't mind, it'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button. It drastically helps the channel way more than most people realize. I get graphite from crushed coal, so it looks like that's my next step. I'm going to need to mess with coal. Which I have 24,000. So, I mean, you know, it's not like that's not possible. Doesn't want to go in there either. Okay, so that's going to go in after the graphite. Right? Coal's next. This will be... At least this stuff's going pretty quickly. I don't even care if it gets mixed up a little bit. Gonna need to mix up all the coal. Oh, what was that? Let me bounce back over so I can see. Hey, thank you very much, Saucy. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for your support. That's wonderful. Thank you for coming by. That's awesome, Sauce. Awesome Saucy, actually. Sorry, I amused myself with word puns. What reactor mod do you like the most? Extreme Reactors, Skyfactory 3. Probably my favorite reactor mod. One of the easiest to use, produces a ton of power, and it is very easy to increase its size. You can make massive ones with very little materials. I mean, comparatively speaking to like what I'm working on now. But yeah, Extreme Reactors, Skyfactory 3 is still my favorite reactor mod. Excellent, Sauce. I am also a huge Skyfactory. I mean, obviously, my whole channel is based on it, right? We're at 17,500 as of yesterday, by the way, I should point out. By the way, thank you all for that. We are, channel is consistently continuing to grow, and I owe all of that to you guys. So thank you very much. All right, so there's a whole mess of coal. Put that in there. And I'll turn that into graphite as a second step. That's going to make... Actually, no, that goes right into graphite dust. I think that goes right into graphite dust. Oh, good. So that I won't even have to pre-crush that. Okay. No, that goes into pulverized coal. That's right. Pulverized coal then has to go into graphite dust. I knew there was another step in there. I was going to have to actually make an effort. I'm against that. Completely. Crushed coal, pulverized coal. Okay, so I just got to send that back through. We'll let that build up a little bit. And then we'll start sending it back through. And it works now? Okay. Yeah, maybe you and I just downloaded around the same time and there was a problem with it. Cool. I'm sure I'll mess with it eventually. Let's go ahead and make what we can out of what we have here. All right, I made a few of these. Let's see how many of these I can make out of what I've got. Get a few in. Thankfully, I don't need, at least at this point, I don't need graphite for anything else. All right, that's not horrible. That'll get us a chunk. Actually, a fair chunk. All right, still not going to be enough, but it's getting us somewhere. So again, I'm over here making a maximum size fusion reactor. Basically, this is my white whale. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh, I made a huge mistake. I didn't take that out far enough. It's supposed to go around the outer edge, not attached to the side of the edge. I gotta extend that out one more. Crap. I have to do it manually. I don't lose the blocks. What a discipline. Sometimes, usually when I used to build this, you know, when I was being smarter than I am now, I would put a whole platform underneath it. Then I found I have to, like, reload. Then I have to light up a whole thing, and there's creepers, and I got little creepers blowing this up. So try to do it with as little platform as possible for that reason. So there's less chance of a creeper coming in here and blowing up a chunk of this. This is not cheap, and it is not easy. If by some chance I can get it up and running, I sure as hell don't want to lose it. Close am I? 2 more. All right. The other side. I do. Oop, there we go. I do, Rexy. Up, up. So let's see. So tonight, obviously, I'm over here doing Skyfactory. Tomorrow night, I'll be back here again, same time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, for more of this. I stream here every Sunday and Monday night. If you are into that kind of thing, streaming and all. If you're here, I would think probably. At the same time, I stream most of the rest of the week on my Twitch channel, which is also called Onlydraven Gaming, but it's all one word, no space, no underscore. If you have a Twitch account, it would be awesome if you'd consider giving us a follow over there as well. I am, I think, 35 or 36 away from hitting 500. Oh, what was that? Hey, Rexy, thank you very much. Welcome, my friend. Rexy, that's a shot. That is a shot in celebration of your joining, my brother. Would you like me to do a shot of Fireball whiskey? Or would you prefer me to do a shot of the Jägermeister? As this is your first time signing up with that account, you get to, we do a shot whenever that happens. Now, for the record, if someone out there ever joins up and they're not comfortable with the shot thing, I can put on a stupid hat or eat a snack or do something else if you prefer. I like to do something because you joined up. But some people don't like the drinking thing, so that's fine. You do not have to support that if that's not your jam. All right, we're making it here, making it here. Whatever I like more. Fireball whiskey for sure. I despise Jägermeister. 100% will be Fireball. Excellent. Give me just a moment to finish that ring. I'm going to grab my Fireball whiskey. I'll see any of you guys looking at my butt. Okay then. Somebody looked. Damn it. I'd noticed, but I did. Can't believe it. Can't trust you for a single moment. All right, let's see here. Grab my shot glass. Today we'll be using the Beetlejuice shot glass. Only going to say that once, though. You know, for safety. Fireball whiskey. I like it, and it has a kick. A lot of that one day. All right, so again, thank you very much for joining the membership program. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for your support. Happy to have you, Rexy. Whew. Hold on. I forgot that shot cup is slightly larger than the average shot cup. I went to quaff it. It had about another 33% worth of alcohol in there I forgot was coming. Also, my mouth had more liquid in it than I'd expected. I can't believe how fast we're burning through this. I'm very glad that I got a lot of materials up and running early, because we've been talking about the actual building of this for a while now. That burned my belly. Whiskey Fireball will warm you up. It's good, because I was getting a little cold. I can turn my heater back on, but then my butt gets too toasty. That's uncomfortable. Nobody wants just a toasty butt. A toasty butt's okay if you're cold and you need to be toasty, but just a toasty butt is weird. Whoop, too far. Yeah, we've been chatting about building this here for a little while now, so... All right, that's all I got. Oh, nope, got 19 more in there. Sweet, I forgot I broke some. We're relatively close to having 3 of the 4 rows done. We still also have to look at fuels, and we're going to have to look at coolants. So while we're letting this chew itself up a little bit there, start thinking ahead towards the next step, right? That would require me to figure out how that works. So, I don't remember off the top of my head. All right, let's get back over here. All right, here we are. Fusion reactor, also known as the devil or abomination or other horrible things. There's fusion reactor fuels. The idea is we have to find the fuel that's going to provide us enough heat to produce enough power to get to 3,333,333 RF per tick. Because that's the achievement. That's what I'm going for. So if we look here, base max power, optimal temperature. Base max power. So here we go. That's RF. I think somebody said KRF is better, right? So 112 KRF. 303 KRF, so that's the biggest one. That's RF. The 303 KRF is still the best. I mean, I feel like that's what we want, right? We want to do whatever the hell's the best one. It may be the hardest one, but I mean, if we're going to do it, let's do it right this time. I usually don't. I usually try to make easier ones. That's right. RF, KRF, no. RF, K, RF, is like 1,000 RF. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so everything here is either RF or KRF. So KRF will be the highest, because there's nothing above a KRF here. So yeah, it was back on the first page. So the highest producing one is this. Liquid hydrogen, or hydrogen, and helium-3. Now, I'm going to need all of you guys to remember that. Took a big shot. I already feel fuzzy. All right, let's start with hydrogen. Hydrogen, hard and easy at the same time. It doesn't take a lot of blocks to do it. It's just a slow process. It's what I'm remembering it to be. Hydromophogen. Here we go. Liquid hydrogen. It said liquid hydrogen or hydrogen. So let's take a look at liquid hydrogen and regular hydrogen and see which one makes the best. Liquid hydrogen is hydrogen. Well, that's not hard to make. That's just regular electrolytic separator. Really? Let me go back and look at that, because that seems awfully easy for it to be the best fuel. Click on this. Hydrogen or liquid hydrogen? This is a bunch of helium. So that one's easy. Helium-3. Let's go figure out what kind of monstrosity that is then. Like, if hydrogen's the easy one, helium's got to be bad, right? I mean, something about this has to be difficult. Helium-3, helium, liquid helium, blah, 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 blah. Helium-3. Okay, so there's our problem. It's only produced by a fusion reactor. So that won't work. I can't use that one because I'd already need an up and running fusion reactor. And it would be a loop. So that's not going to work. So I have to find the highest power one that doesn't require me to get the fuel from the fusion reactor. Okay. That one wouldn't work. Let's see what else we've got in here that's juicy. Let's see. That's RF. 112 KRF. What's this? Hydrogen again. And deuterium. Man, I know how to make deuterium. I've already automated deuterium. Hydrogen and deuterium would be easy. Yeah, comparatively speaking. Still, it sucks, but it's doable. Deuterium. Cherry. I don't even have some. What's this? No, that's DT view. I'm making it over here? Deuterium. Yeah, that's the easy one. This makes deuterium. All you need is an electrolytic separator and water. And it makes deuterium. Well, that one's not bad. That's doable. All right, so let's look at that one again. Okay, so deuterium was, we said that was 112. Okay, let's see if we can find anything that's better than 112. I feel like I need, oh yeah, there's some better ones already. 303, that was the one I couldn't do. 133, okay, that's better. Let's see what that is. Hydrogen, we already know hydrogen. Molten lithium. Molten lithium. How would we get that? By melting lithium in a melter. I can do that. That we could do. So that one's actually better. Lithium I could do. A lithium farm is not hard to put together. I've made like 3 of them already in this playthrough. And we could automatically inside the compact machine convert it into molten lithium so it leaves as a fluid. So that would be its own fluid. And then liquid hydrogen, which we've already determined is super easy, I could put in the... Well, I would want to have it separate compact machine. They're going to be going in different sections. But still, it's doable. Doable. Okay. So we said that's... Wait, am I looking at the right one? That's only... Oh, no, this is the one. Molten lithium. Wait, that's molten lithium 7. Okay, that's... Wait, is there a difference? An isotope. How do we get that? From little ones. Or by putting lithium in an isotope separator. Okay, that's still doable. That is still very doable. Okay, okay. So either way, same situation. All I have to do is get regular lithium from a lithium farm, and then instead run it through an isotope generator. And then with the isotope generator, I would just have to run that into a melter. And both things that come from the isotope generator will run. So I can burn them both into melters, producing twice as much. All right, that's a good one. I like that one so far. A lithium farm and hydrogen, I can do all day. I believe you might have a compact machine filled with lithium farm. We tried to make the reactor in the compact machine. You know, I might. Something makes me think I reused that farm, though. I think I busted it out and used it for part of something else. But, oh, I know what it was. I believe we busted that out and I used the pre-made farm when I put together the crystalline sulfate, I believe. We'll look for sure, but I think that's where I used that. Also, you probably don't need to know this. My stomach's a little upset, so if you hear anything that sounds like thunder, that's just my ass. All right, 172. All right, well, that's obviously quite a bit better. I need to find the best one I can make, right? To have the best chance of this succeeding. I need the best one I can make. All right, 172. Deuterium. We already know we can make that. It sucks. Tritium. Tritium. Tritium is saying heavy water into an electrolyzer makes deuterium and tritium. No. That can't be right. So, okay, wait. Liquid deuterium. They keep changing. I don't think they mix pink and green, blue and blue. Pink and green, blue and blue. Pink, okay, so pink and green go together. So pink is liquid deuterium. Green is liquid tritium. Pink is deuterium. Tritium. Heavy water would give me tritium again, which I can do. And it gives me the deuterium. So in this situation, an electrolyzer with a heavy water setup would give me both resources out of one machine. Would it produce enough? 950 and 50. So it produces deuterium at a much, much higher rate. Tritium is much lower. It's not giving us a lot of options unless I put molten. Yeah, that's a more complicated step. I'd have to get it running early and get a black hole tank fueling up a lot of it. Or run multiple of them. So I'm thinking if I had a compact machine with a bunch of pumps filling into electrolyzers and all of them producing both of them and putting them into fluid tanks, then I have a fluid tank for deuterium, fluid for tritium, and then you know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. Is that a fluid or... No, that's a gas. That's going to make that harder. MBs. MB's fluid, I thought. Yeah, that's fluid. That's fluid. Okay. So deuterium and tritium. Oddly enough, tritium and liquid tritium are both fluids. Oddly enough. No, I mean, that's not enough, but that's each cycle. Each time it processes, it does 50. So if I had a whole bunch of those all going and building up inside of black hole tanks, producing it ahead of time and building up a large supply, that might work. I would just have to run a lot of those machines. It would be inside a compact machine. I'd have to have a whole almost level of those electrolytic separator or those machines running to produce both. That's doable. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. So right now that's seeming doable. And that was the lithium and deuterium. So that was the 171. It's better than that. Better than that. 71's better than that. I think that might be our winner. That's our winner. So that is deuterium. Wait a minute. That's not the one I was looking at. Oh, no, this is the one. It was even better. 225. What am I thinking? No, that's helium again. Where the hell is the one I was looking at? Where's the one with the deuterium? Oh, it is 172. That's one step better. Yeah, but there's not a lot of options to make it any other way. I mean, that's how we're going to have to run. And again, that's per process. This thing runs pretty fast, and I can put upgrades on them. So that's just each time it cycles. But if it's cycle, I mean, give an example. I'm already doing that over here once to get the deuterium that I need. I'm just letting the other thing go. That's giving me oxygen, though. Wait a minute, that's not writing. Yeah, so I would have to have it running into this machine instead. Yeah. All right. Let's test. Let's build one up and take a look at it first before I put it in a compact machine. go ahead and actually put one of those down. So I've already got a pump, so we're good there. Got a spare pump. And you know what I should have done? Real quick. Ooh, well, that's not what I meant to do. Yee-hee! Here it is. Tritium. Deuterium and tritium. Those are the machines I need. Okay. See if we can get that up and going. Woohoo! First of all, we'll get some wood. Excuse me. Build this here. Water. Okay. Okay. There's that. Make sure I've got my setup the same. The side is the power, the top is the machine. Okay. Ooh. Grab a flux to run that. That. And then I needed an electrolyzer. Missing these. Yes, regular water buckets you can. Regular water buckets and lava buckets can go inside of a regular folder. You can do it with some other fluids as well, but that's, I mean, if you use fluid folders, but we found that just regular buckets of water and lava are usually the best. And we've automated that just as a test to see if it worked, and it did all right. All right. Now, will this even feed up into this? I don't know if it will. That's just giving me water and not hard water. Why? What's the difference there? Electric pump. I used the wrong pump. What kind of pump is this? Hey, electric pump. I'm very confused. Why is this? Oh, filter upgrade. Got it. Filter upgrade. That's what I was forgetting. I made a boo-boo. Forgot we had to use that last time. Filter, 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 filter. Filter upgrade. Now I'm not too worried about speed that much. I just want to... I don't think that's going to work with the water I have in it, so I'm probably going to have to break it. Put it back down. Okay, there's no way to get the water out of it. Guess we're making another pump. Filter up. Bored. Shit gotta be so difficult. Just get in the damn machine. Okay. There we go. Now it's producing it. Okay. Good, that emptied out. Okay. Upgrades. deuterium, tritium. Wondering why this is going so much slower. I guess that's working. When this gets full, it probably would overflow to the bottom. So, these are fluids. Speed. That one is going to be left. That one is going to be right. Where did the other... I picked up 2 of those. Oh, guess I just grabbed 1. Okay. That's gathering my tritium. That's gathering my deuterium. So that gives me both. Was not that hard to build, and it wasn't that expensive. So making those en masse would not be insane. The heavy water is having the harder time keeping up. Just because this machine goes so fast. And why is the deuterium, tritium, why did it stop going out? Deuterium. Deuterium. Ah. I see. Nope, still not working. Deuterium should be going out the left. Disabled. Output. Okay. So there. So I would have to set them up that way. 23,550. So tritium is slow as shit. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that. That is definitely slow. Just trying to decide whether that would keep up with the needs or not. Because you can use 1,000 of each per cycle. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some calculations here. Bear with me. Cost to run it. Neutron fluid, which I can only get from this, so I can't go that way. It has to be that. So this is it. I just have to make a ton of it all, as much as I possibly can. And the electrolyzer is the only thing that'll produce it. I guess that's what we're going to have to try anyways and see what we can put together. All right. Build ourselves a compact machine. Hey, I made a few. I forgot about that. That's compact machine. Let's get some brick. So, building gadget. Get ourselves everything we need for a power system. So, power system is going to be, let's see. Yeah, those fuels don't produce as much power though. And trying to get this to work, I want to use the fuel that makes the most amount of power. I just want to get the advancement. I don't even care if it melts down after that. I just want to see if I can get the advancement, but to do that, it's got to produce a ton of power fast. So I want to use the hottest, most power producing fuel that I can. And that's the highest one I can do without using fuels produced by a fusion reactor, all things. Is the downside. You're the guy. Set that up. Hey, thank you very much, AUS Molten Magma, for the follow over on Twitch. That is very much appreciated, and welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. That works. Think my corner. I put that down because I'm going to have water underneath all the pumps, so I thought it might be helpful to just have that. When it melts down, literally the blocks and everything turn to fluid, and the whole thing catches fire. I've had it happen many times. I hate this thing. This thing is the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it just turns to goo, and putting it out or trying to get it cooled down is about impossible before half the thing melts down on you. I don't know why I did that. All right, so there's that. But I need a lot of them. They build this multi-layer as well. Build one layer first, and we can always break off and do a second layer above that. I forgot that when you leave a compact machine for the first time, it goes very slow. So I will eat a cheese and cracker while I wait. All right. Yeah, but I'm not touching the other setup. That is separate. I'm building this separate as well. I'm not stealing something from another thing. That thing is running fine as it is. I don't want to mess with that reactor. I would rather start from scratch in another one. Plus, I've never used this machine much, so it's an opportunity to get a little more experience with it. Gonna need pumps. Gonna need pumps. I don't know how many. We'll find out. Where's my bucket of water? Had that. You never find the damn bucket looking for it with my eyeballs. In there. There it is. I can never find it when I'm looking with my actual eyeballs. Frustrating. And I grabbed the lava one. That's more frustrating. There it is. I want to space this. I don't want a black hole tank on the side of each one. I want them all running to a single tank. It's going to export that way. I have row come off the sides, go down to the connect to a tank, connect to tanks, connect. Still a lot of tanks. Still more space. 5 wide. Build that. I'd like to have a space on the outside. 3. Water. Little space between each one. That'll work. 4. See how many of these will fit in here. I come in 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not gonna be able to fit a second one in the middle. That design, that setup will not work. Okay. I'm gonna have to run it closer to the wall. That it. Thank you. 3, 2, pipe. I'm not gonna. Small. With the process being 5. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need it 5 wide. What am I doing? I'm running the pipes up the side. That's not right. It means that'll be pipe. It only needs to be 3 wide, not 5. 1, 3. 3. 3. Go to that. Be dead even. It's going to be even, but it'll work. Will work. I'm gonna have to redstone all those cables, but I can do it. To make this end my work area. With that. Water. Get that. I need to get the filters in these pumps before I put them down. That way, I'll run into that problem where it sucks up water and then end up wasting it. I don't think this will pull up water if I don't have it connected yet. So I should be okay that way. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so I did what? 3, 6, 9, 12. Need 12 filters. Really? So make them individual like that, huh? Oh. All right, let's go get those in. Hello, James. Good day, sir. Brick for building. Good day, good day. Ah, don't worry about being late. I'm always here. Test this theory. Good. It didn't start pulling in the power yet. Filter. Filter. I'm going to create a power source for in here. I'm going to give it its own power as normal. I won't be running it off anything outside. I'm not bring enough. I'm going to be one short. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. Okay, math is strong. Math is adequate. I won't say strong. Say the math is adequate. Doot, doot, and doot. So, anybody get into anything cool this weekend? Anything exciting happen? Anything fun, if you will? Right now, I'm setting up machines to process the fuels I'm going to attempt to use for a fusion reactor. In theory. An arcade, man, I've been doing arcading forever. I used to spend a lot of time in arcades when I was a kid. When I was a wee lad, if you will. I loved arcades as a kid. That should feasibly work. I need to build a power source over here. Go get that done. That's not the thing. That's the shrinky dink. Shrinky dink. Alright. No, I'm going to use these pumps and stuff later, but we'll leave those here for now. I need upgrades. For all of them. I need 12 stacks of each. I won't have enough. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be damned. All right, and that was that one. Now we'll do power ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, good deal. Already got an upgradable geothermal, so that's nice. Grab that. Fluid cable. Power cable. Lots of power cable. Probably not going to be enough power. Good Lord. Get out of the way. I'm going to need a cobblestone generator. Need to type in the right spot. Cobblestone. Don't have one. Okay. Except for basics. I do. Here 2. 3. 4. And then me. I don't have enough room for everything, so I'll have to take what I can get. Cauldron. I'm going to need an automated user. And if I this, I should have room for my torches. All right, let's see if we can get that going. Excuse me. He's going. Good part is, by the time I get all the way to the last one, it'll be time to go back and put in the grades for the first one. I'll build my power source. Still need to go get modifiers for it. At least we'll have the basics of it. Okay, those. Automating making more s'more. Gotcha. Not a bad automation. Be a little bit of work, but definitely doable. Speed ones. Like I said, it's possible I will have to do a second level of here. Oh, had a thing pop up. What's that? Down one before. I'm all about that, sir. Am I doing more Fireball or am I switching over to Jaeger? Those are the two beverages I have left. I ran out of everything else. Last Monday, you guys got me for snickered. You got me totally juiced. Not complaining. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Cobblestone, user, upgradable. Oh, I forgot that's already got... Oh, no. Blazing pyrotheum. I forgot about that. Well, I mean, that'll still work. I just have to wait for the blazing pyrotheum to clear out so I can put the rest of it in. Fireball! Excellent. I can use the same shot cup. Shot cup indeed. And again, thank you very much, Rat, for the donation. Very much appreciate your support of the channel. Appreciate everybody who has joined up to membership. We've had membership join up tonight. We've had donations. We've also had some follows here and on the Twitch channel, which Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. And I appreciate all of your support. And thank you all. If you don't mind, if you haven't, please click the like button. Takes just a couple seconds, but it makes a huge difference to folks like myself and other creators. So, great way to help out. Fireball! Right as that was going down. Chris Root, welcome to the membership program, my friend. That's another shot. Shall I hit back-to-back Fireball? Is that okay with you, Chris? Thank you for joining. It is very much appreciated. All these fine people. I swear, you keep this up here. I can start earning my keep around here. Hey, what's up, Chris? How goes it, man? Woo, all good with you. All right. Give me 1 second to finish this. Give me 1 moment to finish laying some pipes. Yes, I meant that to sound dirty. And we will, I will quaff another one. Ooh, that's a lot of Fireball in my belly. Again, not a complaint. All right. That's gonna be for our... Oh, ran out of cables. Thought that might happen, but that's okay. These things are already starting to pull up heavy water, which is good, to give them a little bit of head start. I gotta wait for all this blazing pyrotheum to run out so I can put the other one down, but I'm okay with that. Fireball, and then we'll go get some more cables. Woo, this is what, my 3rd shot of the day today, I think? My goodness. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel that way, both through memberships and donations. It makes a huge difference. Doing my very best to make this a solo career. By that I mean not have to do my other heartbreaking, soul-wrenching job. And these things definitely get me much closer to that. So thank you for your support. Thank you all for hanging out and watching me today. Back into the Beetlejuice Cup. Whoo, back to back. My goodness. That's some kick. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Fluid cable. Okay. Whew. 6 phones with full upgrades is enough to keep 2 electrolyzers continuously going. Cool. Excellent. Well, I've got 12 in here at this point. I just need some more cables, and then I need the machines that go to them. So let's go out and do that. Oop. Got a thing there. Thomas! Bless you, my friend. Welcome to the membership program as well. Now, let me throw this out there to you new members. We have a Discord channel. This is for everybody, even if you're not a member. We have a Discord channel. Link to that should be down in the description of all my streams and videos. But if you don't see it there, you can go to my website, Onlydraven.com. There's a button near the top you can click on, take you right in. Once you've joined into the ODG Discord, if you haven't already, make sure that your YouTube account is connected to your Discord account. If it is, it'll automatically bump you up to membership status in there as well, which will give you access to the membership threads, where you'll get things like the IPs to get into the members-only servers and things like that. So definitely make sure you get in there and get access to that stuff. Also, if you're a member, you'll also find in some of the members threads the discount code if you did decide you want to go to my website, Onlydraven.com, and buy any ODG merch. I got shirts, posters, keychains, water bottles, all that kind of stuff, hats, what's the other thing? Mugs, all that. You get a 10% discount on that. Discount code is in there as well. So let me know if you need any help with that. So let me get that shot going. What is that? Oh, God, Rat! Rat's trying to get me shit-faced 2 weeks in a row. Do you know how much fireball that is? All right. Because I'm going to be doing a bunch, I'm going to make the executive decision to stay with fireball, because this much alcohol bouncing back and forth might make me hurl. Let me do Thomas's, and then I owe 7 more in 50 minutes for Rat. Good Lord. Now, I should be able to knock all those out. Now, anybody else, if you donate or become a member after this, and if for some reason I don't get to your shot, I will do them on tomorrow night's stream. Just on the off chance, you know, I don't get there. But let me go ahead and get Thomas's down real quick and get this fixed. Thomas's, thank you very much. Phew! When Skyfactory is on highest because we have had amount of lag. It's not even from bonsais. Gotcha. Cables, so I'm looking to move my simple storage to a compact machine. Definitely helps. Definitely helps. I don't have a lot of lag. With me, I get a lot of lag as I start moving in and out of compact machines. The more I go in and out of them, the slower things seem to go. They help. Compact machines are great. Once you get something up and running, you never have to go in there again. You're awesome. But as you're building a lot of those, you're going in and out, especially for me playing SkyGrid, because every time I come out, it has to reload all this monstrosity again. You know, when that happens. All right, real quick before I leave. Okay, all the coal is gone. Oh, excuse me. I almost lost it. Give me just... That's not what I meant to do. All right, I'm getting a little... Starting to get a little lag myself here. Let me get rid of this. Real quick, before I move in there, I've got to get that coal in here. I got to get that pulverized coal, so we've got that for later. Pulverized coal. I have a bunch. Oh. Coal here. Come on. No, not so. Oh, I hate when it does that. Come on, keep it coming. Come on, do the locomotion. And figure out why. Well, here's a couple things. I know you said bonsais weren't really an issue, but I would make sure that any hopper with a sapling in it, that you have a file for every single thing that sapling drops. Big mistake a lot of folks make is they let items void out. That will destroy your leg. That is bad. Don't do that. That can hurt. As well as, again, remember, while saplings themselves can add lag, so can anything with a visual effect, right? So anytime you see a farm move, or a sprinkler spins, or a plant grows, all of that is stuff your computer has to put together. So if you have a lot of farms or visual things that are happening that you can see, cramming those inside of a compact machine will also help in removing a lot of lag, because now your computer doesn't have to make those visuals in the background every time you're walking around, right? Oh no! Okay, never mind. From there, I thought I put it in the wrong machine. It's working. I'm catching a lag because I've been going in and out of compact machines so much. And here in a minute, I may back out and back in. And that will help us out here. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to back out and come back in. While that's going on, I'm going to hit that very first rat donation shot here. All right. I'm not going to lie, I feel fuzzy. You guys did it again. You're getting me buzzed. Oh, you outright removed your saplings. Well, that's good. That helps, definitely. Import. I'm going to turn my fan on. It's very hot all of a sudden because I'm drinking. I'm going to move my Ritz crackers. Nobody take those. Leg we're getting is from nowhere. Okay, do you use any chunk loaders? Remove those. Again, any farms that are visual. Sprinklers, farms. Farms are bad for leg. So cramming those in helps. Do you have a mob farm that you can see through? It sounds odd, but it makes sense. If you can see the mobs dying, the game has to load all those visuals. A lot of people like to make them because they look cool. Because they do. They look really cool when you can see the mobs getting chopped up. But if they're inside of a block and you don't have to see them, that helps. Especially if you have a lot of mob stuff going on. Wither system. If you have an automated wither system, that can hurt you. I found. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think of all this stuff we've run into on our servers. All right, here's that very first rat donation. I got to get on chart. Well, let me load this back up here. Hang on. Rat donation. Luckily for you, Rat, I get to sleep in tomorrow, so I don't mind drinking all these tonight. Now, my wife is going to mind. I'm going to totally blame you, Rat. My wife will be like, why is this 2 weeks in a row? No real automation, is that's weird. Yeah, like I said, if you can see something move, your computer has to produce that movement, right? I mean, even something as small as this. Look at all the particles that's having to produce every time that torch goes blah, 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 blah. Right? It's one reason why I like using glowstone. There's no visual effect. I keep torches to a minimum whenever possible, because as surprising as that stands, look at every pixel, every movement, right? Now, take a look at my farm. Now, again, I'll be first to admit, my PC can handle this. All right? Not everybody's can. But, I mean, look at this farm. Every plant growing, harvesting, every drop of water, and the sprinklers moving, right? You can just imagine how hell that is on a computer to have to produce all that. And then I'm in the added bonus of I've got all that monstrosity for SkyGrid. But every time something moves, I mean, look at these, right? Look at that. This may sound silly. That's throbbing. That's throbbing and sprinkling. That's a visual, right? So there's that. Now, granted, sometimes it's just because the server may not have enough RAM to support the game. That's also an issue as well. So there's a lot of different stuff that can go to that. Doesn't necessarily mean you've done anything wrong. Sometimes you've just built so well, and that's a compliment. You've built so well, you've got so much cool stuff going on, the computer's struggling, or the server's struggling. You may need to add more RAM to it, which sucks, but, you know, kind of how that rolls sometimes. Cables. Let's see, 2 stacks of those should do. What the hell is... Oh, I needed the machines. I needed these. Electrolyzers. Give me your electrolyzers. Blah, 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 blah. Copper. Okay, not gonna lie. The fireball was in the way there for a second. Electrolyzers. I need 12 of these. 1, 2... Oh, I made 11. Well. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, never mind. That's good. I didn't know those stacked. I wouldn't have made them that fast. Sprinkler didn't work on Mystic Agriculture. Oh, yeah, sprinklers work on Mystic Agriculture. Yep. 100%. 100%. I only use sprinklers on Mystic Agriculture, and I've seen a obvious and visual increase in their speed through sprinklers. And the more sprinklers you have, the more every sprinkler's ability... I said stinkler. Sprinkler's ability stacks. So this one boosts that one, and that one boosts that one. And then those both boost this one, and this one both boosts both of those. And then all 3 of these boost this one, and this one boosts each one of these. So it just... Now, I think the total range on sprinklers is 9. So when you get to the 10th one, it's only doing 9 away. It won't get to this very first one. I believe that's the math we figured out in a previous stream. It took a little bit of work. But still, the amount... You think about that, right? 9 of them boosting 9 of them. That's a 900% increase, right? So, I mean, that's a lot. What is a good amount of RAM to run a server? Wow, you can tell I've been drinking already. You guys are hooking me up. I'm going to go ahead and pour another one, though, because I got to keep up with Rat. Does the negotiation have to be manually updated? Okay, that's a great question. So, if you donate to the link that's down in the description of my stream, it adds it automatically. If you super chat or super sticker, I have to add it manually. Let's talk about why that is. So just to be completely honest, 100% transparent with you guys. And I want to stress, I don't care how you donate. If you want to donate, if you think my tubby ass is entertaining enough that you want to throw money at me, bless you, my friend. I'll accept it any way you want. If you donate it through Super Chat or Super Sticker, YouTube takes 1/3 of that. Same with memberships and everything else. YouTube takes their cut. Okay? If you donate through the link down below, I get 98% of that. Because all I have to pay is a small amount for PayPal transaction fee. Again, I don't mind. Some people ask which way is better. If you want more of the money to come to me, the discount link below is better. But because YouTube doesn't work quite as well with Streamlabs OBS as Twitch does. Streamlabs OBS, much like many platforms, was designed more for Twitch because Twitch is where most of the streaming is. Now, YouTube is growing, and I love streaming on YouTube. But many of the features in games are still work better with Twitch. So when you donate through the link below, that's a Streamlabs donation link. It's secure. It's through PayPal. You're protected. But Streamlabs doesn't take a cut, so it goes straight through. So Streamlabs can't see when you donate a Super Chat or Super Sticker. YouTube doesn't share that information with Streamlabs. So it doesn't add it to the total. Because Streamlabs OBS is what I use to stream with. Streamlabs OBS can link to the PayPal donation. It's part of that link, but YouTube doesn't share info, so it has no idea. So I have to go in after the fact, after the stream, and then add the amount based on how much YouTube doesn't take. Now that said, I do not want to dissuade you from donating Super Chat or Super Stickers. That's still a chunk of cash that comes to support the channel. 100%. So, again, Root! Insert shots. Okay, Root, I'm not going to lie to you. I may not quite get to yours tonight, but we will hit one in the first 2 minutes of tomorrow's stream. We're going to hit them right off the top. 100%. Yes, today has been a benevolent stream. You guys have been great and supporting, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate that. Back to the real quick. I know I started an answer and I didn't answer it. How much RAM does it take to run a server? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're running it yourself off your home computer, I'm not really good at answering that question. I run all of my servers through a third-party server host. I use a company named Shockbyte. Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you I am an affiliate of Shockbyte. If you go to my Discord and you click on the Shockbyte link in the affiliates section, the affiliates thread, it does help support the channel. I have been using Shockbyte for 2 years before I ever became affiliate. All of my servers run through Shockbyte. But if you don't want to use Shockbyte, that's fine. Using a third-party source, it's a little bit easier. The amount of RAM you get based on how much you pay. Now, the amount of RAM you get depends on how many people are playing, right? So, hypothetically, if you wanted to drop $40, and that's a lot. I'm not saying you should do $40. $40, technically, should be enough RAM to run for 200 people to play. You're not going to need that for the average server for you and your friends. You could probably do a $10 server, and it would support that. The server that I have that's for when I do Let's Plays with the community, that's a very low RAM server because the only person who has access to it is to me, and the only other people that can get in are people I invite for those Let's Plays, and then they can't access it after that. So that one I can run low RAM. So if it's just you and a group of friends, that much RAM is not that bad. Maybe 8 to 10 gigabytes. If you're really getting to mid to end game stuff, you're going to want some stuff. The later game it gets, the harder it gets, right? So that's kind of the way that works. And I know that may have run on a little bit, but I want to stress that I'm already slightly intoxicated because you guys are getting me shit-faced again. I've done one. Was it one? Yes, I've done one of Roots. Hang on. Let me do another Root shot real quick because I owe that man 6 more. Root shot. Shot. I do not mean to say shit rot. I love you more than that. Ooh! Not gonna lie, I filled that one to the rim. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, let me get back to work here so you guys hear. I thought you deserved the world. Oh, I appreciate that, Rude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Line says, hi, Draven. Greetings from Denmark. I love your videos. They've helped me a lot. Thank you very much, Line. I appreciate that. And I'm glad that I could help you out. Thank you very much for coming by and saying so. And I mean that. I really do appreciate when people pop in to say that this stuff has helped them. That's why I started doing the whole channel. I just like helping people. I like explaining things to people. I like helping people and introducing people to new things. Most of my friends are younger than me because I like introducing them to stuff they've never done before. That's just one of the... I've always been the old guy of the group. And by default, the leader of the group. And I don't mean that in any respect, but a lot of times people call me, hey, what are we doing this weekend? We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to the movie. I get to pick those things, and they're like, hey, cool, that sounds great. I just like introducing people to new things. And so when I came across Skyfactory and other mod packs, and I realized I was tired of watching an hour and a half of somebody's Let's Play to learn the 5 minutes in the middle that I needed, that's fine. I'm drinking a little. My wife just rolled her eyes at me. I want you all to know that because you guys have donated and I've had to drink some today, my wife rolled her eyes at me. I want you to know that's your guys' fault. I want you to be prepared for that. Heather? She basically rolled her eyes again. She's mocking me at this point. She's laughing at me. You realize what you guys have done? I'm never going to live this down. But thank you, Line, for popping in. I appreciate that. Use Shockbyte as well. 4 gigabytes is good for a medium-sized vanilla server. Yeah, exactly. Shockbyte's great. Like I said, if you'd like to use an outside company, I like Shockbyte, largely because their customer service is phenomenal. Anytime I've needed help with customer service with Shockbyte, they have jumped right in, and they respond very, very quickly, and I like that. I'm the type of person that I'm going to leave you a tip at a restaurant, but that tip is going to be based on how well you do. Some people just do a flat 10 or 15%. I'm going to do the basics, but if you go above and beyond, I'm going to give you extra. Shockbyte has always worked well for me. Even when we have problems, they fix that stuff very quickly. That's why I was willing to become an affiliate and post their link. They're like a donation, their link on my Discord. So if you use the link, I think you get a little bit of a discount, and I get a little bit of something as well. I'm very new to that. That's the goal, right? As a streamer, is to become associated with other companies and become affiliates and get them to advertise. I'm very new to that. I get requests to advertise on my channel literally on a daily basis, and 99% of them are spam. It's people who are conning, trying to get access and hack my computer and all that stuff. So I'm very hesitant to take on anyone who would do that. Shockbyte's the first and right now the only one that I'm affiliate combat with, because I use their service. And not only have I used their service, I've been using their service for nearly 2 years at this point. And I've had at most 5 servers running at one point. Right now we just have the main one and the other one, but I've even had 7 Days to Die servers. Had a lot of servers on there. So I use their product, and Hi, Buffy. Their product has always been excellent. I wouldn't put my name on it if I didn't think they were legitimate. And I guess as a creator, I should say that. And this, I know, probably sounds weird. You're probably not going to believe this because I'm a creator, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm slightly drunk, but I'm still going to be honest with you. Alcohol makes me honest. If a company came to me and was like, hey, I'll offer you $1 bajillion to advertise, and their shit is crap, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I just don't feel right putting my name on something if it's not good. You know? So, again, I mean, you can take that with a grain of salt. You know, everybody, I'm sure everybody says that, and not everybody stands by that. But I'll tell you, if I put my name on an affiliation or I advertise something on my channel, it's because I like their product. And I don't necessarily need to be paid for that. If I like your product, I don't care to pimp it out. I'll tell you if your product is good, if it's a good product. I'd much rather point people towards a good product for free than get paid to point you towards a product that sucks, right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, first of all, you won't come back and watch me if I'm advertising stuff that's crap. And I just want to hang out with you. That's just it. I like to play Minecraft and hang out with the audience and answer questions and have a good time. Man, I don't want you guys to go away. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize that. I don't care how much. Anyways, that's my thing. I know I'm rambling. If you were here last week, I've been drinking a bit. And so, that happens. Hang on, I got some questions here. Let me answer them real quick. I just took a melatonin and I'm now in bed. See if I can make it to the end of this room. Rexy, I wish you the best. How much for her to do a shot with you? My wife doesn't really drink alcohol because of her medical issues. My wife had brain surgery a few years ago to have a growth removed, and she has seizures. She has to be very careful with how much she drinks because of the amount of medication she's on. No, I would throw her in a heartbeat to have a shot, but I'll be honest, for her health, she really can't. She'll do a Mike's Hard Lemonade once in a while because the alcohol content is so small, or maybe a glass of wine. But she doesn't really do shots because for her health and the medication, it's not worth it to take that gamble. So I appreciate that you offered, and she might even be like all willing. I just don't feel right gambling with her health to make money. You know what I mean? I appreciate you want to donate and say, I would never want to take a chance with my wife's health for some money. You know what I mean? I'm just not that guy. If I stream for the rest of my life and never make a penny and I got to work my regular job, I'd rather do that than gamble with a loved one. But I appreciate that you asked. And once in a while, if I have an alcohol that's a little bit lower in alcohol content, like any of the cream moonshines, she'll do a shot on stream with me, or if it's a special occasion. She's already upstairs now. She went back up. She was going to bed. She just came down to tell me goodnight, and I'm petting my kitty. But if she was to come down and we had a special occasion, I might see if she feels up to it. I just worry about that. I started Skyfactory 4 in about 2 weeks ago, and your videos have been really helpful. Thank you very much, Arwin1969. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that I could help. Their pricing is pretty great, too. McPhosting has doubled their price. That's true. I've used other hosts in the past besides Shockbite. Shockbite has just been, again, price-wise, very good. But more importantly, their customer support is excellent. That means more to me. I'll pay a little extra to get excellent support than to pay less, save money, and get trash. My servers are so that you guys who are part of the membership and subscribers, that is a perk of that program. I want to give you the best perks that I can. I'm not going to give you a perk that's trash so I can save $3 a month. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather pay a little extra if I have to, take it out of pocket and make sure you guys are getting the best experience possible. Because you guys, for some reason that I don't understand, think I'm entertaining enough to be worth your money. God bless you, my friends. All right. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I could be. Oh, no, you're fine. You never apologize, Chris. I'm not even sure what you're. Oh, yeah. No, don't worry about that. No, you're fine. No, people don't know that. I tell you, you don't ever apologize. I appreciate that you asked. Have you ever seen Mrs. Draven? She pops on from time to time. Usually in two situations. One, it's a special situation like a Halloween stream or a charity stream or a Christmas stream, usually holidays. Or B, because I'm so drunk I can't figure out how to end the stream. That's only happened a couple times. God bless her, she gets upset when I do it. But there's been a couple times she's popped on to say hi. I'm sure she will again. If you guys hang out, tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Anybody who comes back to the stream tomorrow, especially near the beginning of the stream, right? Because she goes to bed a little early. If you show up around the 9:30 to 10 point, I'll do my best to get her to come out and hang out on stream for us for a few minutes and say hi to everybody. I'm sure she won't have a problem with that. Now, she's very shy, okay? Very shy lady, very private, but she'll come down and do it once in a while if everybody says hi to her. Okay? I'll get her to come down and hang out tomorrow. By the way, the Witherbox video thing helped me out. Thanks. You're very welcome, Random. I'm glad that could help you. This is my third rat shot. I'm trying to stay on course. Third rat shot. Oh my God, my stomach burns. Can we start K-Factor in the server? Excellent, Rexy. Glad to have you. If you have any problems with it, you let me know. What platform and when does the stream start? Great question, Rexy. So Sunday nights and Monday nights, starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, I stream here on YouTube. Okay? Sunday nights and Monday nights. And Thursday nights at 8 p.m., I stream Dungeons and Dragons content for people that are into that stuff. Every other week, I do Merged Worlds, which is my Dungeons and Dragons story stream. I've been running the same series and same storyline campaign for 30 years, and I've been telling that story for over 75 episodes. A lot of great story if you like that stuff. I do that every other week. On the in-between weeks, I do what's called Behind the Dice, which is an AMA, me talking about Dungeons & Dragons while working on D&D stuff, and a chance for me to help other players and DMs who may have questions about D&D or would like to bounce their ideas off me or just like to hear my opinion on things. So it's more of an AMA podcast. The rest of the week, Wednesday, all day, 11 hours, Thursday, day, Friday night and Saturday night, I'm over on my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming, all one word, no space, no underscore. If you have a Twitch account, give us a follow over there. On Twitch, I do non-Minecraft stuff. Right now, I'm streaming Witcher 3 and No Man's Sky and 7 Days to Die. Those are the 3 big ones I'm doing right now. I keep my Minecraft stuff on YouTube because that's where people know me. For YouTube is here on Minecraft. Let's see. Spire just crawled into my shoulder. Kill it! Kill it now! Oh, something just happened. Let me see what that was. Hey, thank you very much. Brock can't find good username. Nice, I like that. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I'm also sad I'm going to have to head to bed. No problem, Chris. Have yourself a great night, buddy. We will see you later, man. Have a good one. It's daytime in me, so I can watch you to the end. Excellent. Glad to have you. I'm going to open up this up and eat a piece of cheese. Actually, take that back. I'm going to eat some chips. Hold on a minute. I've been drinking. I need something greasy in my belly. 1 minute. 1 minute. I promise. I'm going to get back to the game. 1 minute. Oh, yeah. That's better. Way better. Let's see. Roxy says, you said tomorrow my stream is going to be on for a bit. Really sorry to not catch all that. When does it start tomorrow? Tuesday? Okay. My stream tomorrow starts at Monday, Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. I'll ask her if she'll come down and hang out for a few minutes near the beginning of the stream. So probably starting at 9:30 for at least 10 or 15 minutes. I'll get her to hang around. She can tell horrible stories about me or something. But, you know, if you feel like it, I'll have her hang out. She does go to bed pretty early. She's actually up. She's actually up a little late tonight. I'll have to check on her, make sure she's okay after the stream. She's not normally up this late. How old am I? Great question. I'm really old, but if you like a technical number, 44. I'll be 45 in May. So my birthday is coming up in just a few months. James Ash asks, what state do I live in? So I currently live in Tennessee. I've lived in Tennessee for a very long period of time. I'm actually Canadian, which surprised a lot of people. I'm actually from Canada, and I've lived in the United States since I was 14 and a half, almost 15. 1992, we moved to the U.S. So I've spent most of my life in the United States, but I'm originally from Canada, still technically a Canadian citizen. You know, you guys have been waiting on me to get in here for a while, and I've not been doing any work. I apologize. I've been chatting with you guys, and I apologize. I know I've been drinking a lot, and I've done 3 of Rexy's shot. I'm going to do a 4th one here in a minute. But I haven't been playing Minecraft, and I do feel bad. I know sometimes you guys get a tickle out of me being drunk or slightly buzzed. For those of you who are wondering how to donate, I think I started to answer that question before and I didn't finish. There is a link down in the description of this video or this stream and all my videos where you can donate directly through Streamlabs, or you can donate through YouTube's Super Chat or Super Sticker program. Any type of donation is 100% greatly appreciative, regardless of how you do it. I thank you very much for thinking that I'm entertaining enough to be worth a few of your dollars. I started becoming a YouTube creator full-time last March. I still work a job that is, for lack of a better word, soul-crushing, part-time. But this has become my main occupation. I hope that one day I could do this full-time. I'm not one of those people who ever expects to be, 1 million followers with 1 billion people, that kind of thing. I don't want to get rich. But if I could ever get to the channel big enough to the point that this is all I had to do for a living, and I could take care of my family financially and medically by getting to hang out with you awesome folks every day. I mean, let's be honest. Who could really ask for more than that? I know everybody wants to be rich and famous, and I'm sure as hell not going to turn it down. But if I get to hang out with you guys for several hours a night, and that's my job, who the hell can complain about that, right? So that's just me. That's just kind of how I feel about the situation. You know, if I get to the point that I get to hang out with you all and that's my only job, sweet. But even so far, I do this part. This is my main job. So those folks who donate do help support that. Now, for folks like Random Guy, who just made a comment that he feels bad that he can't donate. Random Guy, don't feel bad. I'm going to tell you that. Not everybody can. Not everybody can. And I mean this more than anything else. Please understand. If you take just a couple seconds to click like on this video, that helps this channel horrendously. And it really does. Because the way the YouTube algorithm works, the more people that like my videos, the more other people they're going to suggest my videos to. And then those people might like my videos and suggest it to more people. And some of those people might donate, and some of those people may join my membership program, or some of those people may came by and hang out and get to chat with me. And I get to help them with their stuff, they help me with my stuff, and we have a great time, which is all I give a damn about. You do not have to throw money at me to help this channel. Please never feel that. Never feel that way. If you click like, you have helped me. If you subscribe to this channel, you've really helped me. If you've got a friend or family member who likes this kind of stuff and think they might like my content, and you get them to like a video or subscribe to my channel, you have done an ungodly amount to help me make this my career. You don't have to put money into a channel. And that's just not me. That's any creator. If there's someone you like watching on YouTube or Twitch or wherever you see your content, Facebook gaming, I'm told people still use that. If you like somebody on there and you like and comment and suggest it to your friends, and even one person you know joins up, you have done an ungodly amount to help me as a creator get in front of new people and help my channel grow. So for those of you who are like, oh God, I wish I could donate, but I can't, please don't feel bad. Thank you for coming and watching and liking and subscribing and hanging out. You have made this a worthwhile thing for me. When I look up right now I'm looking at my screen, there are 13 people watching this stream. 13 people that I don't know. 13 people around the world who are watching me. That's phenomenal. Who could ask for more than that, you know? All right, last question for the stream. Tomorrow, is it here on Twitch? Tomorrow is here. Sunday, Monday is on YouTube. This is the next shot. This is number 4. Let me look at my time period. 4. 4? 5. I know I have to drink 3 more after this. This is 4. Okay. 4 shot. Hang on, let me drink this real quick. Okay. Let's see. Last question. Tomorrow is on Sunday and Monday is on YouTube. Murder, it's creepy if your pet keep it. Pixel, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You could be making sense. I just might be too drunk to understand. Would you rather forget everyone or forget by everyone? I'd rather be forgotten by everyone. 100%. I'd rather be forgotten by everyone who lives, as long as I can remember the people that are important to me so I can continue to help them in life, whether it be supporting them through hard times, being there for the people that I love. I don't care if they remember me as long as I can still be there for them. That's my answer to that question. Do you ever consider shaving? I'm actually thinking about cutting this about halfway down. My goal was to grow it out so I could braid it, like right here. I was going to pull a part out and braid it, kind of dwarven-like. Let me show you something cool. I got these online. They're very cool. Let me try. They're like very Celtic and dwarven braid beads. You put them in your braids. I'd love to use them, but my beard, this is the longest I've ever had it. It's growing out not quite how I'd expected it to. So I'm thinking I'm cutting it. I may cut it down to 50%. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. You look exactly like my uncle, but without the beard. Your uncle's a very attractive man. Okay, I kept thinking tomorrow was Tuesday. No, you're fine. Tuesday is the only day of the month that I don't stream, and that's because the one day of the month that I film videos, edit them, get them up on the channel, and then in Thursday evenings, that's after my other job. That's the one time of the week, the one day of the week that I get to spend some time with my wife. I set Tuesday aside so I can spend time with my family. But I stream every other day of the week. Wednesdays I stream for 3 hours, take a 2-hour break, then back for 6. I stream like 10 or 11 hours that week. There's a lot. A bearded bead, I'd like to, but again, this is the first time I've grown my beard out. It's not growing quite like I hoped it would, but it's still doing okay. I'm not too upset with it. We'll see. I owe 3 more shots for root. Now, it is very possible that I've drank so much that I've miscounted that, and I'm actually giving him more shots than are needed. I'm okay with that. As long as I give more than 2 less. I don't want to rob you guys. If I drink more shots than I'm supposed to, that's better than drinking no shots, right? That's the important part. I want to make sure I never want to gyp anybody, and I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Let me get some more cables here. Now, we've reached the point of the stream. Now, normally, by this point, I would have a lot more achieved. But you guys have decided to, oh, what's the technical term? Get me intoxicated. So I'm a little fuzzy. So I apologize if I'm being a little bit less entertaining than normal. I don't normally get buzzed like this on stream. But for the last 2 weeks, you guys have been overwhelmingly charitable in getting me shit-faced. So I will always honor the shots. But if I'm a little bit fuzzy, please understand most of my streams are not this way. So if you're like, I like this guy's content, I like his tutorials, but on live stream, he seems to be a little silly when he drinks. To be honest, this is not a regular day. I promise. Hang out with me a regular day. You want to give me another shot. Now, at the same time, if you enjoy me being verschnickered, donating or joining memberships is a great way to keep me that way. Just saying. I mean, you know, I'm not going to be honest. I got to whore myself out. I'm a bit of a businessman. I am trying to make this my job, right? If you died alone, your cat will have a feeling to eat you. Now, luckily, I live with my wife. I adore my cats. My cats are my life. And I know that seems odd, and a lot of people will say, let me pour another shot. A lot of people will say, that's strange. You like cats? I've always been a cat guy more than a dog guy. If any person, regardless of whether friend or family, was to hurt one of my cats, I will straight up slit their fucking throat. That's probably something I shouldn't say on YouTube, and that may get this video demonetized. Be honest, I don't care. If you hurt my cats, I will shit you up. I love my cats. My cats mean the world. My cats and my wife. You screw with my wife or my cats, I will kill you. There's no hesitation there. I will end you. That will be the end of that. I will not tolerate that. I love my cats and I love my wife, and that's not something I'm cool with. As with them, I will spend the rest of my life bringing you misery. I don't remember how we got on that subject. Let me look at the questions. Yeah. Now, my kitties, I love my kitties. Pandora is my very special kitty. I don't see her right now. She's running around playing. But that's it. Let's see. All right, I love Pandora. Buffy. Pandora is not. No, I'm sorry. More of a car guy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a cat guy. I'm a cat guy. I'm not a big fan of dogs. I'm not anti-dog. I don't want a dog to feel harm. I don't want anybody to hurt a dog. If we were hanging out and you said, hey, you know what I did yesterday? I'd be like, what would you do? And you're like, I hurt a dog for no reason. I would fuck you up. I don't care if you're family or a friend or whatever. If you're like, I hurt a dog, I'm just going to mess up the rest of your life. And that's how it should be, right? If someone messes with an animal or someone messes with a child, man, that is not tolerable. That is not tolerable in any way whatsoever. You mess with a child, I will fuck you up royally. And pets, because I love pets. But I'm not a dog. I'm not a dog person per se. I've never been a dog person. But I still don't want anybody to, I don't want anybody to hurt a dog. That's not good. Don't hurt a dog, man. What did the dog ever do to you? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just off the top of my head there. Now, right now, okay, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. So the goal here is to run these machines to a black hole unit. I'm going to do my very best to do that today. There's a small chance that that won't happen because I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing the monitor because I've drank a lot. But the important part to remember is that's what I'm doing. So again, so the goal is today we are trying. I'm gonna go into streamer mode. Bear with me a moment. Thank you very much for watching. Today, my goal is to create an automated system that will provide me the fuels that I need to run a maximum-sized fusion reactor from the nuclear craft rod to get the achievement that requires 3.3 million RF per tick. It's an achievement I've never got before. It's an achievement that I've struggled with, but we've made some changes and discovered some new things during this playthrough that I think might make it capable for me to get this time. So what I'm doing right now is creating the automated system that will provide me the fuel that I need to run the fusion reactor at the power and coolant level that I need in order to get that goal. For those of you who've just tuned in, thank you very much for watching. Please consider liking the video because it very much helps me out, and hitting subscribe if you've not been for, so you can hang out with us more often. If you're thinking, wow, Draven is sounding a little silly today, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, the channel, the members, the wonderful people that are part of this community have donated as much that I'm a little bit drunk today, but enough that it is affecting my cognitive abilities. So if you're like, wow, that Draven guy sounds drunk, it's because I am. Speaking of, I'm going to do this. After I do this, I have 2 more shots to rat. I have 3 shots that are due tomorrow. I'm going to be honest with you. The wonderful human being that is Root, who donated $30 today. Root, I don't believe I'm going to get to all of your shots today, but I promise I will jump right on them the beginning of tomorrow's stream. Okay? I promise. And for those of you who are interested, if you donate $10 to the stream, right? If you donate $10 to this stream, then what that means is that I will do a shot of one of the alcohols that I have of choice. Oh, see that right there? That's where I made a boo-boo. Boop, fixed it. Yellowed that one. Make sure all of these are yellowed. I missed a couple. So, if you donate $10 to the stream, I do a shot. If you join our membership program, which is only $2.99 a month, which is always an option. If you choose to do that, same situation, I will do a shot. There are many different things you can do to get me for Schnickered for a very small amount of money. But for those of you who are wondering, that's what's going on tonight. Let's see. If we would hurt a cat pet, I will kill you. Now that probably sounds bad. Draven, my God, you're on stream, man. There are people who are watching you. And 10 years down the road from now, people are going to try to use this stream against you. It's probably true. Probably true. If I find out you hurt a cat, I mean an animal in general, but especially a cat, you may live on the other side of the country. I've got a car, son of a bitch. I will drive to you. But that's just a pet thing. I'm not going to dwell on that because that's negative, and I want to have positive conversations with you. Let's talk about the fun stuff. And for those of you who just tuned in, I messed up so many of these. What I'm doing right now is I'm setting up so that this system will produce a large amount of not 1 but 2 different components. Now these components are things that I will need to run a nuclear craft fusion reactor at maximum power. okay, there is a advancement right here called third time's the charm. Build a nuclear craft reactor that produces at least 3.3 million per tick RF. I have never got that advancement. It's never happened. It's my white whale. It's the one thing that I've never managed to put together. We've made some awesome discoveries this stream, and I feel very comfortable. I feel very comfortable that these changes will allow me to hit that goal this time. But that is what we are working on. For those of you who might wonder, you might be thinking, for the love of God, Draven. Hang on a second. No. 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 All right, now you've pissed me off. Now you're getting broken. Now you've angered the Draven. I won't stand for that. Better. So my goal is to get that achievement. That's what we're working on right now. I would love to be able to say that I have finally gotten every advancement or achievement, however you want to name it, in Skyfactory 4. This is the only one I haven't got, no matter how many times I've tried. We're going to fix that. Not today. This is a large project we're working on. Let's see here. And Draven always entertained me, but a drunk Draven entertained me much more. Moog has been with me. Now, Moog, if you'll notice, has a little red dice after his name. If you join the membership program, then a little dice appears after your name. And the color of that dice changes the longer you're a member. A red dice, like what Mr. Moog has right there, that is 2 years as a member of this community. Moog, I cannot tell you, man, how much I appreciate you've stayed with me all that time. That's a lot, and I thank you. Your cat just left you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Toast to you. I still owe, I've forgotten how many, but I think 2. Shot. Rat, there's a chance you might get some extra shots from me today. But I'd rather give you too many than too little. I think I owe Rat 2 more. So here's one, and I'm going to do one to call at the end of the day. The last 30 donation by route, I will do those shots at the beginning of the stream tomorrow. But this is number 6 for Rat. All right. I am past the point where alcohol tastes good. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're trying to be professional while drunk is pretty... I try to. I mean, I know that I'm toasty, but at the same time, I don't want people to show up and think, oh man, I really came here for help from this guy, but he's just drunk all the time. It's very rare that this happens. The fact that it's happened 2 weeks in a row, not gonna lie to you, frickin' mind-boggling to me. Where the hell did my sword go? Who took my sword? Never mind, I found it. We're good. It's mind-boggling. It doesn't normally happen. Goodbye, James. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Have a great night. I hope I got to you in time before you left. How does the lens work on the drill? Okay, great question. So the lens on the drill will determine and benefit you in getting different types of material. Okay? So the different colored lens will increase the chance of your laser drill farming specific types of ore. Let's take a look at those. I'm going to try to answer this while I'm barely able to see the screen. So we're going to look at ore. Let's start with iron ore. Okay, here's iron ore. If we click on iron ore, it tells us that a brown laser lens will increase the chance of iron ore appearing inside of your laser lens. Now it'll say min 5, max 68. Now that may not make sense to you. Luckily, we're done in here, so I can go show you what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm going to go show you on my laser drill. All right? Here we go. Here we go. It's raining. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. It's raining. I'm not going to hold that against anybody. Okay. Here's my laser drill, right? We're going to hop in here. Here's my laser drill, right? And then we look at our laser base. Now, our laser base is where the lens would go. Okay? And if you see here, it says increase I almost said the wrong word. Increase drill depth. Just as an aside, after this stream is done, I have to take my trash to the curb. And I'm very much hoping I don't fall and pass out in my yard. So drill depth, okay, that depends, what that determines is how deep is your drill mining. Let me explain how that works. If you're in a regular Minecraft world, screw Skyfactory, regular vanilla world, right? You start digging down, you're mining like a mofo, and you're digging down into the dirt, right? You're digging your way down closer to bedrock. If you hit F3 in your game, let me show you. And this works in a regular game as well. If you have 3, it's going to show your coordinates, right? So if you look at X, Y, and Z, -11, 122, -17.5, that's telling you where you are coordinate-wise on the map. As you dig deeper, your depth coordinate is going to get to a lower number until you hit bedrock, and then you can't go any further. Now, every ore that generates in Minecraft, regardless of modpack, just Minecraft in general. Oh, my beard is... generates at a specific level. You can find iron anywhere. But you have a better chance of finding iron between these two numbers. Right? That's what the laser drill is telling us. Hang on. That's the wrong... Where did my... That's not it. There it is. Okay. So again, we'll go back to iron ore, right? So we clicked on... Where was iron ore? There it is. So we click on iron ore. What is going on? Here it is. It tells us that it is more likely to appear between level 5 and 68. Okay? So if you put a brown laser lens inside of your laser base and you change your depth, right, to a number between 5 and 68, you have a greater chance of having iron appear or mined by your laser drill. Now, it doesn't guarantee everyone's going to be iron. You could still get diamond and gold and copper and whatever else appears there. But it increases the chance, so you're more likely to get iron, if that makes sense. So let's take it another step. Let's say you want some diamond. Ooh, diamond, right? Diamond appears more likely between 5 and 16. And you need a light blue lens. So if you put a light blue lens in there, and let's just say you changed your depth to 10, right? That's kind of in the middle of 5 and 16. It's 10. You have a greater chance of getting diamond. Okay? So the laser drill will give you a great, not a guaranteed, but a greater chance of getting the ore you're looking for if you use that lens and you change your mining depth to a number between these. I normally recommend choosing a number relatively square in the middle, right? 5 and 16, 10, 9, 11. Those are the 3 numbers that are going to fall in the middle of 5 and 16. So if you choose any of those numbers, I would choose the square middle, which is 10. You're more likely to get diamond. You'll still get other stuff, but the chance that your diamond haul will be increased. That said, and I want to clarify this, I know it's 1 o'clock and I'm supposed to stop my stream, but I love you sons of bitches. I'm going to hang out a few extra minutes. I don't normally use the lenses. I get a laser drill running as quickly as possible in Skyfactory 4 and other mod packs. And then I just let it pull me everything, right? Let's take a look at that, right? Here's where I do a search for the word ore. Every one of these ores, from boron, coal, copper, dilithium, diamond, all of those have been pulled by my laser drill. It's the only thing I have that provides me actual ore. Don't pay attention to my s'more smingets. That's just in there. So I've turned in and used a bunch of this material already. So a lot of these numbers would be much higher. For example, magnesium. I've used magnesium ore to make magnesium seeds from the Mystical Agriculture mod so that I can build up magnesium. I know that magnesium ends up being very important in the later game, and there's a lot of different machines and processes you use that wants magnesium. So if you're playing right now and you're like, damn it, Fat Dude Draven, I've never used magnesium. Very possible. But it's also very possible that all of a sudden, in the middle of what you're doing, it's going to say, hey, buddy, I need 5,000 magnesium. And you're like, oh, God, where do I get that? Magnesium is another one of those great seeds that if you can get it going in Mystical Agriculture early on, it'll only benefit you later in the game, especially if you plan on doing a fission reactor and trying to build a nuclear craft fission reactor that produces at least 25,000 RF per tick. Magnesium coolers, which are one of the many coolers you use in a fission reactor, is integral to getting to that amount. You're going to need magnesium. So if your laser drill is giving you some magnesium, man, make you some magnesium seeds. Even if it's just 2 or 3. Just set them in your farm and let them going. And you may not think anything about it. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I need magnesium. I planted 3 seeds. Oh my God, I have 20,000 magnesium essence because it's been running for 40 hours. You've got all the essence you need. So as someone who's done this a lot, seeds that I recommend getting into your mystical farm as soon as possible. Magnesium, great one. Magnesium is a good one. Uranium. Get uranium going as soon as you can. Thorium, even more important than those two. Get thorium seeds going as quickly as you can. You're going to need thorium. You don't know why, and you don't know how. One day you're going to need them. Trust me. Get you some thorium seeds going. Okay? Those uranium, thorium, magnesium, lithium. If you've been watching this series, I've built like 4 lithium farms so far. Lithium is useful all over the place. Get lithium going. You may end up building lithium farms anyways, but the lithium that you're building right now is totally going to help you in the meantime while you're waiting for that farm to start producing. Lithium is a great one. Boron, that's another one. You're like, I've never used boron. Well, if you're trying to get every advancement in Skyfactory 4, you're going to need all of these materials that I'm naming. Thorium, magnesium, boron, uranium. You need all that stuff. Throw a couple seeds in your farm. Even as 1 or 2 or 3 seeds may not seem like much, but if you play Minecraft for 30 or 40 hours, and suddenly you're like, it says I need thorium. That's 40 hours of 3 seeds providing thorium. Guarantee you that will make you thorium. You may then use some of that to make more thorium seeds to increase your output, but you'll have a chunk of thorium to start working with while you're waiting for those seeds to kick in. So if you get, this is going to sound weird, and I apologize. It's going to sound weird. If you have a laser lens and an ore pops up that you're not familiar with, you're like, never seen magnesium or lithium or uranium or thorium. If it's an ore that's popped up you don't recognize, for the love of God, make use yourself some seeds. You can make 4 seeds, great. You make 12, even better. Put them in there and then forget about them. They're already farming. Mystical Agriculture will save your bacon all the time. Make some seeds, put them out there. Because if your farm is automated, and you can automate a farm, if you're not sure how to do that, just go to my channel or just search Skyfactory 4 Mystical Agriculture Automation or Mystical Agriculture Farm. You'll get my tutorials. I have a lot of them on that. I love Mystical Agriculture. Mystical Agriculture will save your bacon. You may put those seeds down and forget about them, but when you do need them, man, are you going to be giddy to see 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 essence ready there to go. It doesn't take long for 2 or 3 seeds to build up a bunch of essence, especially if you're not using them. And having that access will let you get to keep playing the game and working on what you're working on. And you can build more seeds to produce that more later. But that'll give you something. So you don't have to sit there and wait for 5 hours because you've never made thorium before. 5 minutes of effort now. And this is my Minecraft advice. I'm going to say that to you right now. I know people have commented. I apologize. I'm going to reply to your comments. I know I'm already 5-6 minutes over the stream. I don't care. This is important. Listen to me. I have one more shot to do. 5 minutes of effort right now. And it may not be fun. It may seem a little boring. Oh God, I got to make folders. Or oh my God, I got to get my simple storage system to accept this. Oh, I hate to set up this automation. 5 minutes of doing that right now will save you an hour down the road. An hour. Now you think about that. You're playing Minecraft. You want to do something fun. You want to build a reactor. You want to build a jetpack. You want to build some type of armor. And you have to sit there for an hour and wait for that material to build up. That's boring as shit. I don't like to do it. You don't like to do it. Nobody does. But if you take 5 minutes now to automate that seed or that process, 5 minutes, you're like, 5 minutes. This isn't exciting. 5 minutes. When you get to that point down the road and you need that item that you didn't know you were going to need, you're like, oh my God, this just saved me an hour. You are going to be very happy that you did it. There are a lot of things in Skyfactory 4 that can slow you down. This is any mod pack. There's a lot of things in mod packs that will slow you down. You're like, oh man, this would take 10 or 15 minutes to put this together. Very true. But 6 hours later of playing this game and you're like, oh, I need it now. And I have to sit and wait for this machine to make copper or thorium or cables or brick. And you're like, I've got to sit here and wait on this. And I can't move forward. You'd be kicking yourself saying, why didn't I take that 5 minutes earlier? Take the 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This is a game that is totally built on fun. Right? Minecraft is fun. Hang on. I'm going to do rat/shot. That hurt me a little bit. Doing that extra 5 minutes now may not seem fun. It's way better than spending 20 minutes down the road and waiting for that machine to cut up. And I'm a victim of that. I have made many automations in many playthroughs where I'm like, I'm not gonna need HDPE pellets this playthrough. I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna find another way. And then every damn time I'm over here just slapping the living shit out of myself, wishing I'd built the HDPE pellet setup. I am building a fusion reactor. And that's not it. Hang on, I'm drunk. This is a fusion reactor. If you've ever watched any of my if you've watched me stream before, you know I have sworn I'm done with this. I am never going to build this again. It is impossible. You cannot get this advancement. And here I am building it again. Because this playthrough of Skyfactory 4, I've learned 3 or 4 different things I didn't know last time. And those 3 or 4 things could mean the difference between making this work and failure. Take the extra couple minutes. You want to have fun. You want to hang out with your friends. You want to play solo. I understand. You want to advance. I promise. Taking the extra couple minutes now will save you an hour down the road. Okay, let me answer some questions. Want to eat my lunch? Random? You eat that lunch. My cat. Okay. So good night, Draven. I'm going to say night, James. I think I said that already. Already answered that, and I will be around a lot longer. I'm like 10 minutes over on the stream. I have 2 or 3 cats that are stabbing their cat claws into my ass because they want their kitty treats. Have you tried Crazy Craft? Is it any good? I started with Insane Craft. I don't know if that's the same thing as Crazy Craft. I started with Insane Craft, and I was enjoying it. But then I got derailed, and the new Skyfactory 1 remake came out. I started playing that. And then after playing Skyfactory 1, the same thing that happens then happens every time. And I'm like, I miss Skyfactory 4. And so I came back to Skyfactory 4. I love this mod pack. I played many mod packs, and I kid you not, I don't care if a Skyfactory 5 comes out. Probably going to be playing 4 at least every so often. I bit my tongue. Hold on. My tongue is numb, but I think I'm bleeding. I can taste blood. But the point is, I love Skyfactory. And no matter how many mod packs I may go off and play, I'm going to keep coming back to Skyfactory 4. And one day, Darkosto will put out Skyfactory 5, and the brain that is in my head will explode and splatter all over this world to the right. If you remind me, I'll put a webcam up so you can see all of my brains on the wall. Because that man puts out content and mod packs and fun beyond anything else I've ever come across. So eventually Skyfactory 5 will come out, and I'll be just a fangirl dancing around thanking the man for all the hard work he does. But in the meantime, I will continue to play Skyfactory 4. I'm going to keep putting tutorials out as long as I can find tutorials worth putting out. If you have a recommendation or a suggestion for a tutorial that you'd like to see, maybe you've come across something that's a little confusing or you're not sure how to do it, put it down in the description of the comment in this tutorial, and I will do my best to put something together for you. If you find that you've posted something and I haven't got back with you very recently, or you haven't seen that tutorial, go to my website, Onlydraven.com. There's a button at the top you can click on. That'll take you to my a place you can send an email to me. And I mention that only because, and this is not an egotistical thing. I apologize if this sounds egotistical. I don't mean it to sound that way. Because I've put out so many videos, I average between 500 to 1,000 comments a day. And I know that sounds like a lot, but compared to channel streamers who are much larger than me, that's really not that much. YouTube only makes me aware of some of them. I've yet to figure out exactly which ones YouTube decided I need to know. Sometimes if you leave a comment on a tutorial, there's a chance I may not be notified of that. And I feel bad for that. I want to help you. I say that in all my tutorials. Please leave a message in the comments. If you've left a comment and I've not responded to you in at least a few days, go to my Discord channel on my website, Onlydraven.com. There's a button at the top you can click on. And it'll give you down at the very bottom a place you can submit an email to me. I'll be honest with you, I don't get many of those. Maybe 1 or 2 a month that someone actually goes through the steps to go to my website and send me a message. I'm 100% guaranteed to get that message. 100%. My email will notify me. Go there. Post, if you would, send me an email. Say, hey, I don't understand the PRC. I don't understand the electrolytic separator. Please help me with getting this to work. If I haven't answered you in a week, go there, send me a direct email. I get those 100% of the time. I will respond or put out a tutorial that's going to answer your question. If I don't know, I'm going to respond to you and be like, listen, that's not something I've ever messed with. I've played with it. I can't find an answer. I would rather tell you I don't know than leave you hanging. So if I've not responded to your comment, please understand it's not because I don't want to respond to your comment, but because I just happen to have so many videos out that YouTube only, for some reason, chooses which comments I get a notification for. I don't know how YouTube decides that. I'm not sure which one YouTube says, this is a comment you should know. But they only share a very small amount of those with me. And I go back over old videos and read through trying to find comments I've missed. But sometimes it's been several months and I feel bad. You may have figured it out or moved on to something else. So if you have a comment or question and you haven't got a response within 7 days, please go to my website and send me a direct email. It's down at the very bottom of the homepage. I promise I'll do my very best to get back with you as quickly as I possibly can. I really like when people ask me questions. Even if I don't know the answer, I'll tell you that. But I like to try to help as much. So I apologize if you've responded and I've not replied to you. I apologize. Please know that I'm not ignoring you. I just may not have been notified of that comment. And I would love to answer you. Feel free to directly message. All right. So I'm at the end of the game now where I'm going to be honest. I've caught up on all of Rat's drinks. And the screen is very fuzzy for me. I'm having a very hard time seeing it. Let me ask you 3 things. Okay, I'm going to throw 3 things as people watching the video. 3 things for you. Number 1, do you like it when I get silly like this on stream and I've been drinking? Please comment or send me a direct message on YouTube, on my website, Onlydraven.com. You're like, you're getting a little bit too drunk more often for me. Tell me, I will cut that back. If you're like, man, I love it when you get silly. Cool. That feedback definitely directs me in a direction to make sure that I'm providing the content that you as the viewer want to see. Number 2, if you have a question I haven't answered, please direct. I try to answer everything in chat, but I do have a problem sometimes seeing everything, especially if people have been extra generous and I've done extra drink. And number 3, please leave feedback on what you like to see. If you like the streams the way they are, let me know and I'll keep making them. If you have things you'd like to see done differently, tell me. And I will definitely address that and try to make sure I'm putting on content that addresses what the majority of people want to see and try to provide the content that you like. Let's finish up some last minute questions. I'm 20 minutes over. Hey, have you tried Crazy? I did that one. Is this in Skyfactory? Everything I'm talking about today is Skyfactory 4. Many of those things carry over to Skyfactory 3, but not completely. I do have a playlist of Skyfactory 3 tutorials. If you don't find what you're looking for there, send me a message. Again, go to my website, Onlydraven.com. Go all the way down to the bottom. There's a place you can submit a question via email. I am still more than happy to do tutorials for Skyfactory 3. If there's something you'd like to see that I've never addressed before, you let me know. I'll do my very best to put together a tutorial. And if I can't put a tutorial together, I'll at least respond to you and let you know at least what little bit I know about that. Okay? Draven, how to empty the item from disk card. I'm going to assume that you're talking about ME storage system. If you've been here for a while, you probably know that I'm not a fan of the ME or AE storage system. Removing items from the cards are very difficult. From what little I remember, again, please take into account, 1, I don't use ME very much, and number 2, I'm very intoxicated. But I don't like ME because of its limitations. That said, some of the things that it can do are beyond simple storage, which is what I prefer. It does offer you some options that simple storage just can't do. It does in some way have some advanced properties. At the same time, it has some limitations that simple storage just doesn't have. So it's a matter of finding which system helps you better. When it comes to ME, my experience is very limited. If you've been here for a while, you know I just don't like the ME system. Too expensive. It's too expensive in the fact of what it requires to run versus what it requires to start up. And it requires too many expensive components versus the amount of time it takes to run an ME system. I'm not a fan of the ME system. When there's any other system available, I'm usually going to choose it. Simple storage is a great system. That doesn't mean you shouldn't use ME. Okay? Let's take my hat off. My hair's messed up, but bear with me. I look like a yard gnome, I'm sure. You should try, as a player, you should try to make all of them. Simple storage network, crates. We never talk about crates. Build you some crates, man. Make all of the storage systems. And then decide for you which one you like better. I don't like ME. That doesn't mean the systems I use are better. It just means that's what I prefer based on my play method. But you might like ME better, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I highly recommend, if you're playing Skyfactory 4 for the first or second or third time, and you've never built an ME system, take the time to build it. Make one, put it together, and then you can be like, well, I used simple storage that time. It's crates that time. Now I use ME. Which one works better for you for the way that you play Minecraft? There is no such thing as better. And I feel bad for that. People ask me that all the time. What's the best armor? What's the better way to do this? What's the best way to do that? There is no answer to that question, because every answer is 100% opinionated. I can give you my opinion. I've played this game a lot. Clearly, I've put tutorials out. That doesn't mean what I'm saying is right. It means that what I'm saying is the best thing that works for me based on the way that I play Minecraft. Only way you're going to know what's best for you is if you try all of them and then make a decision based on that. I will give you my opinion if you ask what I like more and why I like it more. But I always will tell you, try them all. I am not right. I'm opinionated. And that's what social media is all about. If you're looking at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitch, Twitter, whatever you're looking at, all I can do, anyone can do, is give you what they think is best based on what they've played. But how I play Minecraft is different than how you play. And while I am very comfortable saying the majority of people I've talked to prefer the systems that I use, not everybody does. So I very much recommend trying everything and finding what best works for you. Only you can decide what the best of something is, because only you is playing Minecraft for you. There is no cheating in Minecraft. If you're having fun, not hurting anybody else, you're playing correctly. And don't let anyone else ever tell you that you're cheating or you're playing it wrong or you're not using the right thing. As a very professional streamer, one who's been doing this for a long time, and someone who normally tries to stay very family friendly, let me tell you, fuck those people. You are you, they are they. What they like is different than what you like. Play the game. Play it the way that you're having fun. If you're having fun playing Minecraft correctly, I'd be damned what anybody else thinks. Okay? Let's see. Any other last minute questions? Bye, everyone. Catch you next time. Thank you, Mr. Moog. Thank you. Do you have compact chests connected to your simple storage network or anything else? Yes. Last minute answer to the question. This is a compact chest connected to my simple storage system. As is this. These compact chests perform one purpose, and that is to import other things into my system. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff up here. If I have a farm, right? I got farms over here running. And if I go down here, where the hell am I? Oh, there's my house. If I have systems, oh, I did it again. Hang on, let me find my elevator. Here we go. I got simple storage networks out the ass. If I go up, I've got laser, I've got plastic automated and things like that. All of those things go into my compact chest. I highly recommend using compact chests just because of the amount that they can store, and they're really not that expensive. Early in the mid-game, you can start making some seriously fat-ass chests. So I recommend using them. But yes, I do use compact chests. Primarily, these two are import, anything that I'm running sends their stuff to these chests, and these chests put them in my system. And then I have one compact chest as my overflow chest. If I don't have a folder for it, it goes in here. That tells me one of two things. I need to make a folder for it, or like a squeezer, it's not compatible with a folder. I can't make a folder for that. So it sits in this chest because I can't put it in a regular filing cabinet. So yes, compact chests, 100%. If you can build a compact chest maker and you can start making compact chests, you're only making your life easier. Totally 100% take advantage of that. All right? All right, folks, we are at 1:26 a.m. That's 30 minutes longer than normal. I've drank excessively more than I thought I was going to. I would like to finish the stream by saying thank you for hanging out with me today. I know I've been a little funky the last 45 minutes. If you don't like that, leave a comment just so I know. If you do like me being silly, leave a comment, let me know. I want to make sure I keep putting out content that you guys enjoy. If you enjoyed today's stream, even a little bit, it'd be awesome if you'd consider clicking the like button. The like button makes a huge difference. And if you've not yet subscribed, it would be awesome if you'd consider subscribing to the channel, just so that way you can get notifications and know when to hang out with us more often. If you'd like to support the channel, there's many ways to do that. You can join a membership program here on YouTube, or you can go to my Twitch channel, Onlydraven Gaming. All one word, no space, no underscore. If you've got a Twitch channel or account, it'd be awesome if you give us a follow. It's another great place to be able to get perks and cool stuff. I stream over there 5 days a week. You have a Twitch Prime, a thing you haven't given away. That also helps the creator of your choice. But more importantly, just hang out. Chat with me. Say hi. Click like. Ask me a question. Getting to interact with you guys is the reason why I do all of this stuff. If I was just sitting here talking to myself and nobody chatted, I would have quit a long time. So, thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back here again tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. And I would love it if you'd come by and hang out with me. Okay? You folks have a wonderful night. I'm going to call that a day. I hope that I see you again very soon. And bless you. Thank you for your support. And I hope you have yourself a one. All right? I will hopefully see you again very soon.